If you are calling me to bring my friends to your club and pack the place, why don't I just open my own bar? I'm sure all three of us have experienced this and been in a conversation of how good is sales on a night as to how the DJ sees it on a dance floor.
Yeah, man!
Because if a dance floor is full from 10 p.m. until 3 a.m., nobody's buying drinks, bro. You're having the best night of your life. It's a great experience for people. But then you hear a manager come up to you and say, bro, today a bit weak, can tone down the dance floor or not?
I don't know if you know this creator called Mr. Beast.
He
currently is the most subscribed YouTuber in the world. He just beat T-Series. He said that everybody think that he's a lunatic because back then when he did YouTube like 8 to 10 years ago, nobody do YouTube. So he just filming himself doing stupid stuff. Right? Then people think that he's an idiot. And just one day later he make money, right? Everybody think that he's fucking
God, right?
And then he's like, at what point, right? Was I a genius or was I an idiot? So yesterday I was stupid, but today I'm a god.
Because I start making money, bro.
Does money measure you as a person?
Wow.
At the beginning of this podcast, right, when I was like setting up, I just tell myself, okay, you know what, let's just not talk about politics and stuff lah. But one recent thing that happened recently, right, made me like, do you know about the recent Donald Trump thing?
Yes.
Yeah, we're not even going to talk about like red states, blue states, political affiliation. It's just like a human nature thing lah. You know, we are obviously huge fans of English music, and in order to like reach our broader market, right, is of course to go to the US, right? You know, and I've spoken to so many guests, right, that from US, they migrate to US for a couple of years, then they're like, oh shit, you know what, Singapore actually better, yeah. Yeah, so I'm like, oh my god, my American dream kind of like shattered a bit. I'm like quite scared, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, what are your opinions on it, man? Have you seen the news about it? Oh.
You know, recently I saw a TikTok video where they interviewed international DJs and asked them, where are the best 3 scenes in the world? And second came out to be the US in majority of votes lah.
Random DJs.
Random, just talking to you, like, bro, where do you think are the best 3 scenes in the world? Lebanon obviously came in first. Whoa. And then US came in second. Yeah, bro, exactly, bro. Like Lebanon is like mad, bro.
Randoms, yeah.
So the guy was saying like, bro, if you've never been to Lebanon, it will open your eyes.
Okay.
You know, and we've never thought of Lebanon, obviously, right, bro?
Wait, Lebanon is Africa?
Middle East,
Middle East. Above Israel.
Okay.
So like their party scene is mad, bro.
Right.
Like what you were saying, the US thing, and I think the grass always looks greener on the other side.
Yeah.
Right now, bro. Like
recently I learned this catchphrase: the grass is greener where you water it.
Yeah.
So like even like we have been trying our luck overseas and all that. It really looks more appealing, nicer. Like Shaun has been to Ibiza, right, bro?
It looks appealing until you go there, bro. Then it's the same struggle. Like I tried to leave Singapore. I did Ibiza for like 2-3 seasons.
Whoa.
Summertime, yeah, bro. But I tell you honestly, it's not easy. I only get to play at all the private, like boat parties, the beach bars, all the big club. You can't forget about it. They also have their own network. In Ibiza, for example, like the UK boys have their own team, and in different areas, then the local Spanish people got their own team. Here and there, they do collaboration, but this is a worldwide thing. It's not only in Ibiza. Even in Singapore, each collective like stick to that group, and there are people who try to like link up with everyone. No? Like for us, I don't care. For therapy, we connect with anyone and everyone who connects with us, right?
Yeah.
But it's a global thing. The struggle is real. We have people from Singapore, I know, also moved to like Germany, try to make it, and good DJs, right? Very good DJs, very good record labels, stuff, and also struggling. It's just a struggle because I think there's a huge influx of DJs that are coming in across the time. From the last 10 years, it was just gradually going up. And
everyone's a DJ.
Yeah, and to begin with, where it stands, yeah.
Right now, have you seen the meme of the dance floor now? Filled with DJs.
Yeah.
No crowd already.
Another one is on the plane, right? Somebody heart attack. Hey, who's the doctor? I'm a DJ.
I'm a DJ. Everyone's a DJ.
Yeah. But it is what it is. You got to embrace it. Embrace how the scene is now. And connect to the newer guys, and then just move on. And you sit down, you complain also. There's nothing. There's nothing that's going to change by complaining anyway, right?
Yeah. Just now before the podcast, we were discussing about like the technicalities of DJing. And then just now, even before you came, I was like just lepaking with our friend here, right? Yeah. We are saying that the need or the I don't know whether I would say the word need, the need of a DJ or a requirement or a prerequisite of a DJ, right, is getting lower and lower till it no longer exists because equipment is like taking over. So I was like, actually telling him, if we are all, okay, I wouldn't say we all are, you two are like equipment experts. I use equipment many years. We take 10 steps back of a CDJ, right? How do you tell if a guy is DJing for real or pre-recorded? Very hard to tell, right? Very hard. Yeah, very hard to tell. So I actually put out a poll, man. Does it matter that your favorite DJ is actually DJing for real? Bro, 50% say it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I heart attack, bro.
No, that's what I told him earlier. I told him, as a DJ, for me it matters, but if I was in the crowd, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares.
I shared this story with you from...
After half a bottle, I also don't care.
I think he knows lah. First Ultra that came to Singapore, 2016.
Is it Road to Ultra? Not Ultra.
Ultra itself. So me and back then Suren, you know Suren?
Oh, yeah.
So we were told to do backline for main stage and side stage lah. And obviously the artists are super huge, Axwell, Snake and whatever.
Crazy, yeah.
And then as backline you have to set up their riders. So you see everything lah, bro. There was a particular DJ.
I'm getting to that, man.
I'm not gonna name the DJ lah, but the DJ plays on turntables. His rider was 4 turntables and a mixer lah.
Yep.
Came in only, the artist manager started screaming at us. You got 5 minutes to set up. He needs to go up and whatnot. Well, okay, so we scrambled. Artist comes. Artist was very nice. Say, bro, just set up 2 turntables. It's fine. Okay. Don't need 4.
Okay.
I will use 2. And then as the set starts, this guy is huge, bro. Like, he's massive.
Somehow I know.
And I look at him from the back, because you can see everything, right, bro? And this guy plays, it's a 1 hour set. He does not touch the turntables at all. He's on Serato, on internal mode. Every segment is broken down into 15 minutes. So he finishes 15 minutes, there's a massive drop. He climbs up on stage, like, Singapore, how are you feeling?
It's a concert already.
And then he steps down again. Are you ready for some new music? And he pressed internal mode again. Bro, he doesn't touch. And it's pre-recorded. But in his defense, like a lot of artists, like we went to AD, speak to a lot of managers and whatnot. Why do they do this? Because it's a show, bro.
Synchronize with the visual.
It's a show. It's a time-coded visual show. Music. Spreading out new music, and really, do people care if you are real DJing? Like, I don't think so lah. You have made platinum records, so you don't really care. You're like, listen, I'm here to dish out my music, man.
I am the artist, really.
Yeah, I'm an artist. That's what I am.
Yeah.
I think that's a valid reason for them, right? Because
like even deadmau5, right? He likes to go after people who play pre-recorded set.
deadmau5, James Hyde.
James Hyde.
I mean, Van Buren, like, I DJ everything live. Yeah.
So yeah lah, bro. I mean, but to me, it's a show lah. It has to be done like that.
I mean, we always have written the show has to go on, right? So
even like sometimes we do smaller stuff, it's just visual content, but we sit down and actually go to like, okay, bro, during this segment, I want this visual.
Or we time code the whole thing.
It's time coded lah. We try to do that as well. It's not, I wouldn't say it's pre-recorded. We play live, but the sequence is already kind of like set because you want to achieve this kind of like production at the end of the day.
Is the quality of the production compared to the
Does it mean like the ends justify the means in certain case?
I would say definitely.
Yeah,
definitely, bro.
100%.
100%.
Because I guess if you want to enjoy like real technical stuff, right? Like a smaller room, you will more naturally get that. Because there are like DJs that play main room very often, right? But then they come to like a smaller intimate venue, let's just say Future, the current Future, and so near to the crowd. Dude, they literally can see everything you do. So it's like very little pretense. So I guess like depending on where you go, you get what kind of show, I guess. Yeah. Right.
No, I've always been a big fan. You ask me to play big room or small room, I will choose a small room. The 300-400 packs, everyone close by and like.
And we did an event for 80 packs last mile.
Yeah.
Bro, 80 people cramped up in a room. Like
what event is
this? Was the last mile for Golden Mile. So music sound system, Darker Than Wax, all the collectives came together. Each person got like a room. We designed the room, and then 5 or 6 collectives play in a night. And we just jam, bro. And it's like 80 people just around you, like body to body, just dancing, bro.
Dancing. And you know the sweat.
Yeah, the smell, the sweat.
And something like Golden Mile, all the whole flavor of the Thai food. The building, the flavor of the building.
But bro, to me, like I was telling him, halfway through the set, I looked at him and I was like, dude, I don't feel like we're in Singapore, man.
Yeah, it didn't feel like it. Yeah,
really,
only one time.
For that 5-6 hours you were in there, you just enjoyed your vibe. The DJs were all like having fun.
And our room was nicely organized. We were together, we had therapy room, we had Kevin from LIA, and we had Tuck Shop, right?
Tuck Shop.
So we had good flow of music at the same time.
Synchronization of styles.
And then the last hour, we got everybody back.
Just back to back.
Back to back, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't care whatever you play, just go in.
Let's go and fight.
Wow, very nice, bro. Yeah.
Impromptu.
And if everybody gets each other's vibe, right, the flow will be like, this song doesn't make sense, but somehow it works.
It works.
Crazy. Yeah, because for me, I think maybe for you guys, more within the underground world, right?
Actually, no.
Yeah, no?
I think when we started, like everybody else, we were
hip-hop DJs.
Hip-hop DJs.
Same, oh my
Because
god.
back in the late 90s or early 2000s, we would say, what music we get is what we see in MTV, right? There was no Spotify, there's no... But I was lucky because I was playing in Far East Plaza, so sometimes got the ship in town, this US ship in town, and then you can like get them like CD, they will recommend you like, hey, check out this artist. Then from there you connect with them, then sometimes they will bring for you CD from America and all that. That's how we knew about like, hey, like all the underground stuff and all that. And then after that, Tower Records, HMV came out, so you can get CDs from there, right? And then that's when we evolved. But for you it was a different journey because you went to Salavi and then you were. So for me, we started through hip hop till like 2000, early 2000.
Dude, we even did a Bollywood club.
Yeah, we also did.
There was one day this guy called me. We're all full on hip hop DJs, bro. Then he's like, bro, I got this contract. My friend opened Bollywood club. Can do or not? I and you do together, just try. Like, we've done all this, bro.
Yeah, and Bollywood is easy, you know why? It's not like Hollywood. There's no, it's all a movie soundtrack. So the movie nice, the soundtrack nice, take the song. Let's see, we got a lot of albums coming out and stuff, right?
So it's quite interesting, lah.
Yeah, it was a good like stepping stone. Like you learn
the whole underground scene. I think for us, bro. I mean, personally for me, started when we actually were residents in Orchard Towers. A lot of people actually say, "Hey, bro, your music changed after you joined Coup d'etat and C'est la vie."
No, actually no. Yeah.
Actually, Orchard Towers is the one that really opened up my mind to like.
But what a shocker!
The world of trance,
like,
Bro, you would have like cabin crew from Amsterdam come in, KLM come in, and they like, bro, are you going to play some trance? And then, bro, you're like a hip hop boy, like, huh? Trance? Then I go and download like all the top 10 or songs and then play. Then another group, Lufthansa, are coming, bro, do you have like German Berlin techno? What? Really, bro? So like everyone who asks me, who knows me, like during Orchard Towers is when we really like just
broaden the knowledge.
Yeah, have you heard this, bro? Have you heard this artist? And then we just so we took that to our major residencies, like when I joined Coup d'etat, I was already armed with this arsenal of like, oh, I can play house, I can play disco, I can play all that. Same.
Yeah, for me it was between Bricks and Orchard Towers, right? So same, we do like retro, disco. So the music knowledge. Anyway, while I was growing up, I wasn't like a purist kind of a person. If it's good music, it's good music to me. I listen to reggae, sometimes I listen to jazz, like whatever it feels like for the day. So I was very versatile. But when it comes to playing, then I'm a bit selective because I don't like to play something that bores me. I need to be happy with what I'm playing and having fun. So like I was telling you earlier, the residency started killing me that because before you full-time DJ, you get residency, like yes, jackpot. We got work every day. And where you going to work? Orchard Towers, Steady Bar. If you're lucky, you get no guest sets here and there, and you cover for someone like Arena and all these Clarky places.
Oh, Arena, I remember.
Right. So all these places you cover here, cover there. Then from there, I was like, wow, but I really couldn't play hip hop after this Usher and all these people came out. We were like,
hip hop is no longer the same.
Yeah, and then Orchard Towers was the transition to electronic music. Then I was like, wow. And then I think like 2011 or 2012, I took my first trip to Ibiza through my girlfriend at that time who recommended me, let's go Ibiza. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about Ibiza? Okay, let's go. And then I went and check it out and I was like, wow, if I want to be, you know why? Like when you play hip hop music, the club's still having fun. But people still doing their own stuff. They are like going after the girls, they are doing shots, they are grinding and winding. Nobody like focuses much on the DJ as long as the tunes. But when you listen to electronic music, everybody is just there like bam, right? And I was like, wow, I really need to go and like do some research and learn that music. And then I started having the transition and I brought that flavor down to like Orchard Towers. And then it worked, and then from there it's when it started picking up.
Even Sundays, you used to throw the Sunday parties. Remember?
We love Sundays.
We love Sundays.
Yeah, we love Sundays.
And I went down for the first time. I was like, oh, you're very interesting, the stuff that you're playing now. He said, yeah, bro. Bro, I went to Ibiza, and then we have just sit down and have this conversation of like, bro, it's so different overseas.
Yeah, it's so different.
Yeah, you know, and I'm like, wow, really? Like Singapore is so like mambo jumbo, hip hop, R&B, top 40s. And suddenly you are exposed to this entire new world of sound, and then you dive into it lah. Like I always tell new DJs like the best part about DJing is digging . Like you actually look for one track and then the branches just come out. Then you end up don't know where, bro. And that's the fun about it.
Pleasure rabbit.
True.
So it's interesting. Our musical journey quite interesting.
Yeah, but then the thing is like, we even talk about like country making, like Lee Kuan Yew. He was inspired by the West, and then he tried to bring that culture, of like meritocracy, democracy, speaking English as a first language. To Lincoln bringing the Ibiza flavor. To you guys being inspired by Ibiza, right? We are constantly being inspired by the West. But do you feel like it is like an uphill battle in Singapore where it's like natural resistance, because this is not our natural state? You get what I mean? Yeah, it's like a style from somewhere else, and then you try to introduce it to us, but at the end of the day, they just want the sing along kind of thing lah.
I think it varies lah, bro. I think currently the crowds, like obviously we have met at High House a couple of times, and it's great to see that the locals are actually coming out for some quality music, away from your titanium and whatever nonsense that you hear. It's slowly changing. I think even the hip hop scene, the rock scene, band scene as well, the local boys are traveling overseas doing concerts. It's just that they don't have that kind of mass following that you expect One Republic to have, or David Guetta to have, or what that. So I think it is a challenge, but we are out there lah, bro. We are out there pushing the scene lah.
Because up till very recently, I'm still DJing in like both, like mainstream clubs and underground clubs. I don't just follow.
When is the last time you DJed?
I did the Alan Walker opening show.
You did Alan Walker.
So that's like mainstream, right? No? But then I just fuck it, like I played melodic techno all the way. Dude, 5,000 people look at me like, I'm mad, bro. Bro, mannequin challenge? They just stay out, nobody moves, nobody's grooving, zero. And I'm nervous, man, like sweating bullets. I like, okay, you know what, maintain. Then the manager is like, yo, that's dope, man, that's dope. Dude, not trying to outshine the headliner. Like, I thought that's like what normal you should do. Quite standard, but to them it's like, whoa, like mind blown, Yeah. Then I just done my set. I just okay, bye. I just leave. Done. I was like, wow, that's simple. That's so simple, That's
why there's a change now. Like you see, internationally, everyone's saying the clubbing culture is just going down more. And I'm so happy that now there's a lot of, even though there's a lot of collectives throwing private parties and stuff, but it is very precise, contributing. Right. So if you want this music, you just go there. You know, last time we go Zouk. On this night, you party or go to like Ministry of Sound or all the big places here and there, right? And if you don't have choice, you just listen to whatever. Some clubs play like R&B for a while, then they switch to house, then R&B, you start in between. But now, no, if you like even Psych Trance, you can go to a high Psych Trance party. Even by a smaller group of people, maybe like 80, 100 people, for example, but everyone's into the same music, so you connect with everyone there. And I think that's how it's going to grow. I think that's the future.
I think the pop-ups are doing
amazing jobs.
The entire pop-up scene in Singapore, and I think that's our support system to the scene lah. Therapy room, we always discuss that we never want to throw parties because we don't want to be another organizer. But what we felt was lacking in the scene is collectives with proper sound gear, lighting gear, just a visual representation of who they are, and hence why whoever we work with, like Darker Than Wax, Strange Weather, Manifest, all the guys that we work with, we came up with like, hey, let us amplify your party. I mean, you can have 1,000 people in your party. This is what I always tell people lah. But if you have shit sound and shit visuals, right, people don't feel it.
Even though they don't know, but they can feel something wrong.
Yeah, it's something missing one. You can have the best DJ there, bro. But if you don't have a good sound, if two speakers are going to run a party for you, then I think our job is to educate. And I think we have been doing fairly okay by supporting the local scenes lah. Even like the other day in High House, you asked me, say, bro, what do you guys actually do, right? So, want to bring just quality production lah, bro.
It's like a audio house.
Yeah, it's like, dude, let us make you look and sound good. You just come and perform, bro.
I like the point you bring up where there's enough collective, there's enough events out there. Let's just support them rather than creating more this kind of thing. Because the other day I was like discussing with new school DJs, four guys, and then it's like, when I asked that question, we all just don't have an answer to that. It's like, okay, so it's all about uniting the country, but everybody is more divided than ever. You have your own gang, I have my own gang, and it's more, Yeah, so it's like in a sense separating not really directly lah, but in a way lah. But then the thing is like, I'm so glad that you guys are like taking the opposite approach. And like,
I mean, we deal with a lot of collectives, bro.
Yeah.
So like, we're like, wow, there's so many.
We fully focus on working on
collabs.
collabs.
Market, man.
Yeah.
No, it's not, bro. Honestly, it's not about the money, bro.
Yeah, it's not about money.
Really, like, you can ask all the collectives out there, that work with us or support us. Really, money is the last thing we talk about.
Yeah.
If you call us and be like, hey, bro, can sort me out? Can, bro. Really, money is the last thing we talk about. Because we know as event organizers, bro, the fucking
Artists.
costs, bro.
Yeah, the cost is
It's crazy. And I'm going to come and tell you, bro, 2 speakers, 2 staff, $5,000. You also going to fucking bang balls, right, bro? So, it's just a massive support system that we have started, lah.
Yeah, I'm also like beginning to do this more. Like sometimes I will like do like favor gigs for my friends and their collectives. I love the movement. And I will support.
True.
No charge because it's like a word.
Bro, end of the day, I always tell the collectives, it's about the music, bro. I love the music, you love the music. Let's just do it together.
And a lot of collectives that are coming up now, they actually got day jobs. So they also really like do it just because it's fun for them. I think it's only the struggle starts in when you throw parties and it's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah, then it's competition because you don't want to mix the crowd.
Eventually, we want to get there, right? None of us want to just do this as a hobby, right? Yeah. So I recently just watched a podcast, and and the major theme around it is that very much like vices, money is also something that very hard to talk about, but I guess we still have to have like conversations around money if we want to make money out of this lah. So I don't know, man, how do you guys like approach like sustainability when trying to push for your mission? You're trying to support people, but you also need to stay afloat.
I think there's a baseline that we discuss on how much we can push. So for our case, let's just say you order 3 drinks, bro. We'll throw in like the dessert for free because it's what we have right in our inventory. So to make your event look good, like, hey, bro, you want to do projection mapping? Then you're like, but I don't have the budget. Fuck it lah, bro. I do for you lah. Or you want some like cool concept lights or extra subs or extra CDJs. I think that's for us, but there's definitely a baseline cost. Which everyone agrees to lah. We are very open to like discuss this. My job is not to make money from you, bro. My job is to grow with you. Always like, I remember Dean Chu from Dakar and Rex approached us and he was like, bro, I might not have the money now, but you just support me, bro. Trust me. And when Dakar and Rex started throwing events and whatnot, we were their support system. And now look at them, bro. They scored Boiler Room.
That is crazy, bro.
And bro, the thing about them is they do not forget who has supported them from the start. We did massive parties with them, bro. And Dean was always like, bro, this one got budget. Come, do. Make some money. I know you've been supporting me all this while at bare cost, but now, bro, I got a bit of money.
It's a balancing act.
It's a balancing
Give and take whenever you can. But sadly, not everyone feels the same.
Not everyone is the same, bro. Money might be, because it's a business to some, there's cost involved. Like I was talking to you, bro, you spend so much on camera. There has to be a way you cover back, right? So maybe you do podcast, you rent out the studio, but definitely it's not going to be at like 250 per hour because money is not your main intention. My job is to like, hey, I want to use the space for creatives to come in and express themselves. Same thing for us, lah, bro. We don't want you to come to a console and like, like that, like the CDJ 500, like back in the day one, it's okay. Like sometimes the rider come 2000 Nexus 2. Then we'll be like, fuck it lah, bro, just put the 3000.
I think as long as it's lying down in the warehouse, in the storeroom and not being used for the day, then we'll like, okay lah.
Same lah, bro. It's like that lah.
It's usually the manpower costing, transportation. This is a standard cost that has to be covered, right? So the equipment side, we try to like, and at the same time, we got to make sure also they take care of the equipment. Sometimes you help people, then they like, they come back.
So many, bro. Then cable never come back.
Then you like,
some people still have our lights.
Think that you have infinite quarter inch.
Quarter inch. But I mean, we are all here to. I really always say a support system lah. Because a lot of collectives do not have this support. They think some collectives even buy their own system. And then when we go for the events, not shitting on anybody, but it's not enough, bro. 2 speakers really don't do justice to all this work that you have put
into.
So, and I understand there's a cost behind it, but we come in and like, hey bro, fuck lah, let's do it together lah. A lot of times, 99% of the time, if you came up to me say, bro, I'm doing this event, can support or not? I'll be like, bro, come, let's do. No money talk. We do first. We do first. You grow, we grow together with you, bro. That's our approach lah.
Yeah, because I've been talking to like obviously the high house people a lot. I'm like there every other week. Also behind the green doors, right? These are actually two very good examples of like establishments that can play whatever the fuck they want, and the right crowd will come. And then I just asked the masterminds behind it, and I'm like, how do you even get these? Yeah, because most other mainstream clubs are like struggling. They play some cool stuff 1-2 months, then suddenly they must revert back to your Ed Sheeran or everything already.
But I think there's a massive shift as well. Now people are more like, the access to music is a lot more.
Yep.
I recently did a SP event, like a jam and hop.
Oh, SP Jam and Pop.
Wow, bro, so long I never do. And then they had this other guy with me to do like a set. He was from SP. And bro, like he played techno, house, hip hop, trap, bass,
all get it.
Everything, bro. The crowd, 500-600 people in front of us, they were just raving, bro. And I'm like, I went there with a tried and tested, like, okay lah, play your Rihanna lah, your Pitbulls lah.
Our back in the day lah.
But when I heard this guy, bro, doing the warm up, I was like, dude, he said, bro, they're gonna dance.
Anything goes.
I'm here to educate them. Bro, 18-year-old dude telling me. And I'm like, bro, come, we back to back, bro. We jam, bro. And we just had fun for 2 hours, and it was a lot of music all over the place. And like what you said, I think people have access to music. I want to hear this. I want to hear drum and bass. So I go support the drum and bass collective. I want to hear techno, proper hard techno. I go to HQ. If I want to hear like now, High House is pushing the whole melodic progressive sound.
Yes.
I can go there. Behind the green door is playing awesome like proper house music, tech music. So yeah lah, bro. I think just accessibility to music lah. Back in the day, I think the DJs, the radios, we educated people.
Right.
Now it's bro. Now the crowd is educating you, bro.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like bro, have you heard this or not? How have you not heard this?
Yeah.
I'm like, huh? Yeah.
It's out of your genre specialty lah. Yeah, because last time it's like one major broadcaster to educate everybody. Now everybody is a broadcaster. Everybody got a phone, they also broadcaster already. Yeah, but what I heard them say is like, okay, you guys must be willing to like eat shit for like a couple of months or a year to like flush out the unwanted, the people that are like truly not passionate about the sound, and then the people that are passionate about sound, the tribe will find you.
I think I saw your interview with Andrew Ng.
Yeah.
How? Look at Zouk, bro. They bite the bullet and push the sound, bro.
Crazy.
Until he became a renowned name in the world. You know,
the tougher the journey, the bigger the results. Yeah, you gotta believe in yourself first of all.
Even like Tony Tay, Aldrin came on our podcast, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh, bro, to push breaks.
Break beats, I remember.
Tony Tay was telling us, bro, nobody on the dance floor, bro.
Yeah.
But Andrew, Lincoln, say push. Just do it. Don't care. Just play. Yeah. Eventually, bro, it became one of the best nights. Andrew Chow was playing breaks. Yeah. You know, and it was a successful thing. So I guess like what you're saying is, just push on, bro. The flip side of the question is, I'm going to ask is, how many establishments can do this?
Man, how thick your wallet?
Bro, let's just say three of us open a club, bro.
Bro.
How long till we say, bro, fuck it lah, play fucking Daddy Yankee lah, bro. Daddy lah, bro.
Yes.
Right now, bro, how long can we bite the bullet for?
Yeah, dude. Then I was like asking Lincoln, dude, 3 years is a goddamn long time.
And for a big club.
But then, I mean, he got like technically an infinite money glitch, you know. So he already has 6 successful businesses. He was saying he has 6 successful businesses, so that's why he has the buffer to do it. But dude, to lose money for 3 years and still believe in it, right?
Yeah.
Have the fire to continue is crazy.
I think also because he was well traveled.
Yeah.
He feel like he will work, right?
Yeah. He does his research and work, and he believes his sound.
I think foresight, bro.
Yeah, foresight.
The foresight he had.
Some people have it. Yeah, it's not for everyone.
I call him the Lee Kuan Yew of nightlife entertainment, bro.
True.
Really, bro.
I don't know if you know this creator called Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast, yeah.
He currently is the most subscribed YouTuber in the world. He just beat T-Series in Bollywood, so 300 million subscribers. He said that everybody think that he's a lunatic because back then when he did YouTube like 8 to 10 years ago, nobody do YouTube, so he just filming himself doing stupid stuff, right? Then people think that he's an idiot. And just one day later, he make money, right? Everybody think that he's a fucking genius. And then he's like, at what point, right? was I a genius or was I an idiot? You know,
What shifted, right?
Yeah. So yesterday I was stupid, but today I'm a god. What?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Because I start making money, bro.
Yeah. So does money measure you as a person?
Wow. I think it depends from the view of how I see it from my perception.
I think we more process, right? Because we in it.
Yeah.
So you're like, okay, this guy gonna be big soon. But he might be broke now, but he's gonna be big like next month.
Yeah.
Because the album dropping already. But everybody will be like, don't know.
Yeah, true.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Like I think in a club night, bro, I'm sure all three of us have experienced this and been in a conversation of how good is sales on a night as to how the DJ sees it on the dance floor.
Yeah, man. Oh my god.
Because if a dance floor is full from 10 p.m. until 3 a.m. or
Nobody's
4 a.m.,
drinking, right?
nobody's buying drinks, bro. You're having the best night of your life. It's a great experience for people. But then you hear a manager come up to you
Hey,
and say,
the sales today,
bro, today a bit weak, can tone down the dance floor or not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you
I heard
measure?
this so many times.
How do you measure it?
That's when I started, when I used to play at Boat Key Chili's, the small hip hop place. We used to do like 10 o'clock until 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock,
crazy.
remember, long sets, right? So every 1.5 hour, there's like 10 minutes of drop. I let people go toilet, go
Programming,
go to like have a smoke or I mean those days can smoke in the club, go get drinks, whatever not. Like 2 songs you play a bit down, then after that, okay, up again. Then after 1.5 hour, a bit of drop. And then it's like a wavelength. Because the stand, the owner of the place used to give us incentive based on sales also.
Ooh, so, it's like hard to reject.
But to be honest, the basic was a bit low lah. Right? You know? Yeah, so we like try to figure it out, right? You know what I mean? But I could play. The reason why I love that place because it was small, but I could play like proper hip hop, like proper hip hop, right? Yeah. So it was and that's how I learned how to balance out the crowd. So sometimes when I see pumping, I mean depending on what night I'm playing at. If I'm doing the main set, then, you know, of course, you're going to like pump all the way, right? But if you are doing like residency and stuff, like you got to take care about the sales and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's my thing. I always ask management this, like I was in
how's the sales?
Management, right? I was like, how do you define a good night?
Yeah.
Do you base it on the sales? Because at the end of the week, you say, oh, we made 500,000 this week. It's awesome. But the dance floor is empty.
Yeah.
And then you go on reviews, you see people say, oh, the music lousy.
Yeah.
But then when you have a fucking awesome night with 500 people on the dance floor, but the sales is like barely hitting your target, then you go like, oh, you guys, sales not good. But you had a great night. So how do you measure this?
I think some nights they do like for money, then you have to do certain nights just for branding.
Yeah.
Like you compromise.
Doing humble to make up the Wednesday.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to bite the bullet.
Bite the bullet, yeah.
Because like I guess like stuff that makes money, usually it's not sexy, man.
Yeah.
Apparently, one of the biggest businesses in the world is waste management. Yeah, and the CEO is like making $1 million a year or something. You know, and he's like flying private jet and all that kind of thing. Yeah. So
You got to find.
I think when you don't think about the money, I think one of our successful traits, right, bro, is we hardly think about the money. Even when DJ sets come in, people want to try and book us or whatever, or approach us, we like, hey bro, the money will come. You know, I know some businesses cannot adapt to this model because it's, I buy this, I need to cover back. But we have always had the approach of like, hey bro, support lah. Let's just say revelry call us for a set. Bro,
I mean,
support.
depends who.
Can support, bro. We support, bro. We don't even talk anything about
the
like
prices vary from who is the one.
So we just want to,
You know
we just want to have a solid party lah, bro. You know, like back to the last mile, like when they called us, they were like, bro, we're going to give you this space. Do whatever the fuck you want with it.
wait, where?
We had, what's the place called? Ritz place. What was it called? It was in the basement of
in Golden
Golden Mile.
It's a bit
Enclave bar, run by Ritz. He's like, bro, just do whatever you want. And we're like, wow, we sit down, think with our visual artist, Praco. And he's like, bro, come on, we put one like round LED tube with ferns hanging. I'm like, can bro. Bro, really?
We took all the budget and then spent production.
Our entire DJ salary, bro, whatever we were supposed to make.
All never mind. We put for.
Let's just do proper.
Let's do a good production and have a good party.
And I mean, like that's what it is to us. It is to us, like it's not about the monetary benefits that we get, lah.
I think also because financially we have like private events where you can mark up and charge a lot more corporate stuff. where the money is, then you know that.
Yeah, DJs out there, if you're watching this, get into the corporate sector.
Yeah.
Trust me, guys. Trust me.
That's the way, man.
This is the only shout out I'm gonna do. Get into the corporate sector.
Yeah. That's really where the money is at. And because they're corporate, right, you don't feel bad charging them, you know.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Because as an artist, you can really empathize. I want to make money, damn difficult, sir.
Yeah.
It's true, we all have bills to pay, bro. You know, and that's why corporate, guys, trust me.
Corporate,
you know, all this gas shift, is you do 1-2 time, okay, then jump to the corporate. Because it's sustainable.
It's good to have a balance of both. Like weekends, you know, you do late sets in clubs. Then early hour, you know, you go do whatever
And you don't really need to worry too much about branding, because branding is what you put online. Right?
Yeah.
So maybe all the sexy, don't make money stuff, right? You can Insta story and do them night.
Yeah.
All the wedding gigs, all these, then you just do it, take money. Can
Yeah.
So I think so too, man. And as we go so in depth into like supporting culture, you know, maybe you want to give a shout out to yourself and tell us more about what therapy room is about, like the in depth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because therapy room is so many things.
Yeah. Mainly we are a collective of friends that came together during COVID. Basically, we were hit by the pandemic and I started jamming at home. So I actually had COVID and I set up my decks on the table and I went on Instagram live. And I called it therapy room sessions because it's therapy for me, And then Sean hits me up and say, hey, you jamming at home, Back then still 2 packs, or 5 packs,
2 or 4 packs
2 packs or 5 packs, I cannot remember. So I was okay at the dormitories. I got COVID and then I said no more to the dormitories. And I just started jamming at home, hoping for like green screen gigs to come in. But every day I was just jamming and he's like, wow, bastard, every day you jam, call lah. Really, bro, really. And then I was like, bro, you know my address, right? Just come In half an hour, Sean is at my doorstep.
He entered the live stream
with a USB and we started jamming. And then Ulysses, Flaco, they were like, hey, what the fuck you're doing jamming? I say, hey,
no, I think Flaco and all were first. And then I was like, hey, you
and
guys
then everybody just came and like, while Sean is playing music, for the first time in my life, bro, I actually had a chance to open up with like Flaco and Yuli and like, bro, how are you, man? How are you coping up? While he's playing music, we are grooving. There's a groove in the room. It's a tiny ass room, bro.
Like a HDB
it's a HDB room with
Yeah.
decks and speakers. And then after that, Sean sat down, Yuli took over and I was talking to him and I was like, bro, we can actually do this lah. Why don't we invite the DJs over? Obviously with the restrictions, we invited only the DJ lah. And that's when we started our series. I think first one was
November or
Kenneth Francis.
Kenneth
Francis was in August. And then Mings, Doppelgangers, all of them came out. I was like, I just want to create a space where you guys play music. In between, we just chit chat. You know, tell me how you are doing, bro. Like, you got no gigs, you got nothing. Let's just be there for each other.
And everybody was down,
Yeah, everybody was down. So we just wanted to pick everybody up.
Talk to one
We have
another.
had stories in there, bro. Like, bro, I want to give up DJing, man. Like from veterans that you look up to. See, bro, I got no mojo. You know, people who have
COVID killed a lot of people.
People who are supposed to show up for the recording and like, bro, I'm not feeling it, man. Like, I can't play. So we had a lot of nice, like, it was really therapy lah. And then when things opened up, my mother obviously chased me out of the. She's like, get your shit out of my house.
Because during COVID, everyone free. So they're like, even no recording, play on.
I want to jam now, bro.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, bro. So that's how we all started. And then when COVID was like more relaxed, then we did an outdoor recording.
We started doing outdoor recording in restaurants.
Some of the collectives like, hey bro, we want to throw like intimate parties. Then we're like, come on, we support lah. So that's when I told him, I said, bro, my forte is I don't want to go into the race of organizing events. I feel like we bring a different element of like the support. Like, hey, we have all this gear. We are here to support you, to make you look and sound good. And that's the approach. We went to every single collective, bro. Bro, like you can name it, like from the top to the bottom, we approach everybody. Hey bro, we are here as a support team. Let us know if we can do stuff with you.
Pack, man, schedule.
And then bro, we just supported everybody. And then, it just rose to a point where we like, I told him, I said, bro, you want to organize events, you handle.
No, we had too much of that.
I got so much on my head to just do the production side. And that's how we moved on lah. So we did season 2 last year. in our new studio in Juseng. We want to start season 3, but there are a lot of, I think,
Technicalities
that are not ready yet. So hopefully after your
we try to create like a new look every season. So this year we
This is
didn't have
the channel, you mean?
Yeah.
the channel itself. So we didn't have time to like create a
So
new
therapy
space.
room is really a group of people, a YouTube channel, and audio production.
Yeah, so we are, in short, is TRS. We are Therapy Room Studios, Therapy Room Sessions, Therapy Room Sound System.
Sound system.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how we brand ourselves lah.
So how do you all even get the initial funding or capital, right, to buy all the equipment? Because DJ equipment is like
Savings bro.
Savings bro.
Take out bro.
Yeah.
crazy.
No choice
Are you gonna like, do you even take out a loan or something?
No. We
right?
took out we just spoke, we got a couple of partners involved, and then we're like a pair of CDJs were what, $7,000, $8,000.
Crazy, bro.
No, but private event, bro. The rental
So we sat down and we like, bro,
is doable.
we can do two things at one time. We can do all these money making events, like backline for like concerts, weddings and whatever not.
Yeah.
And then we can also do quality stuff with the community.
Support the scene at the same time.
So that's how you balance lah, bro. I think he's done us well lah. Yeah. So that's how we actually started. It's just basically a bunch of dudes.
Is the competition very fierce in this audio technical world? Because honestly, I only know like maybe 3. Yeah.
I think there are a lot of
Really a
support.
lot,
Yeah, a lot, bro.
yeah.
Once you're in the scene, there are a lot. But some of them don't do like niche like DJ backline. There is a live band backline. A lot of companies do that. But they don't touch DJ. Then they're like, hey bro, can you support not? Then we tumpang lah. So like me, we don't do MI. We don't do musical instrument. So we need to call, hey Leonard, bro, can supply me drums?
And also like different guys that do sound, they carry different brands.
Different brands lah, bro. So
sometimes
we went with
someone wants function one, then we will link up with another sound company like, hey bro, then if they want D&B or L Acoustics, they'll come to us. And,
acoustic.
Yeah. How was it at Das Parawa?
I feel like I'm inside the song. Bro. I want to die,
So Fred messaged me, say, bro, my balls are tingling because of the subwoofers below. Yeah. But yeah lah, bro. So my job was not to just buy a China speaker and this is sound. I also want to like little bit. I want to educate you a little.
Are you an audiophile?
I am lah, bro.
Really, yeah.
To me, I'm a production junkie, audio junkie, man.
Gearhead.
Yeah, gearhead.
Wow,
Like I always message him, bro, buy this, buy this. Then we like, don't have money lah. You know, cause he handles. I told him, bro, finances you handle. You leave to me. You give me 10k, next day it's going to be 0.
So you need to have a very right balance of the equipment that's going out instead of keeping.
And you need to be realistic lah, bro. In this world, like the Pioneer 3000s just came out. I'm pretty sure a 3500 or 4000 is in the making, bro.
Yeah, true.
And one pair is already 8 grand. How much is the next one going to be? How many shows do you need to do to cover these two before the next one comes out and then the rider changes?
Yeah.
Right. So it's like I always call it the handphone industry. Like
every
iPhone.
2-3 years,
Every 1 year, 6 months, there's something new coming up.
When I was in NTU, I was engineering and we do some light programming. They taught us about like product release season. So it's like iPhone actually, they really developed iPhone 15 at iPhone 10. But they put like certain limiters on that. Then they don't need to reinvent the wheel. They just remove one limiter, call it iPhone 11. Remove one limiter, call it iPhone 12. What? I was
that's how
mind
it's
blown,
feeling,
man.
Yeah, that's why it's getting expensive for.
And last time it's like what? Technics 12,000. Wow, I buy third hand still can use.
Yeah, bro.
50 a piece.
Till today can use, bro.
Yeah. But then now it's like the Zouk Singapore full setup, right? That you try to put at home, right? It's like 20,000.
Yeah, easy, bro, easy.
How is that even like? Yeah.
So hats off to all the production companies, man. Like the work that is done and the investment that is done behind. Like we know the pain, lah.
It's a lot of.
Yeah, it's a lot, lah, bro. It's a lot.
So for you to be so generous with your equipment, right? Wow, it's like you have 3 balls, dude. Like super confident.
Have to, lah.
Yeah.
Bro. I think we believe in the products that we carry, and they do the job, lah, bro.
And I guess you also have to believe in the people that you borrow to. You know who to trust. Also, wow, that is also a skill, Yeah. But I think I asked this similar question in another podcast. I forget who was it really, but how do you know who you can trust in this very shady entertainment industry world that we have been in? I myself 15 years, you probably 20 over years, right? We saw all sorts of pattern.
Yeah. We are still dealing with patterns. I mean, bro,
Calculated risk lah.
calculated risk, but we also kena lah. Like, bro, I share with you, I got some people 2 years until I haven't paid.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
But we like, when we sit down and talk about it, like, bro, fuck it lah.
Yeah.
You know what? Why are you going to chase this fella for like $1,000? Fuck
Well,
it
the
lah, bro.
effort can be used to do something else that can earn you more money.
Yeah lah, you know, like whatever lah, bro. But I guess it's just getting a nice group of people until you cannot take any more. Right now.
Enough already lah.
Enough lah. Like, bro, these are the 10 collectives that we support.
And
like,
can trust one lah.
And can trust lah. And then we just support them lah, bro.
Do you all like create like payment terms like cash before the thing or after?
No, we don't talk money, bro. We really don't talk
let's
money.
just say,
No,
okay,
depends on scenarios.
really,
Whether
like for
private
example,
or...
you have corporate, you have support your friends, you have normal DJs, you know. How do you do it?
I think corporate structure, it's obviously payments before once you have confirmed
100% or 50?
50 lah.
Or 50, then other 50 after.
After. Immediately after, they will pay.
Because
Sometimes I give 30-day credit, 60 days credit term. Yeah, depending on who. Because some gives you quantity. So they like 3 months, they say 1 month I give you 10 shows. It cannot be every show. They one time.
Maybe more retainer.
Yeah, very retainer. So it really varies. There's no proper structure to it. But when it comes to support people, then like whenever.
Bro, you finish, you settle
finish
your.
you settle
what event bride then you settle us.
your event right out every Wednesday, whatever.
So, yeah.
Oh my god, so relatable. Yeah, because why I know like a lot of big clubs DJs are I also recently did quite a few inquiries with like Ava, all the big techno DJs, all this, right? That one is very standard one. Okay, you want us, right? You should pay us
100%.
50% first.
Oh, 50, yeah.
Then some is 30 days before the show. That means 30 days before I even press the start button, or 4 days before, you pay us a second 50%. Then we will make our trip over. Yeah.
Oh, that's for the bigger
Internationals,
DJs.
That is like B tier and above. I see.
B tier and above. Yeah, that's a standard practice. Yeah.
I think for
security.
For DJs who are getting booked in the corporate sector or like feature lifestyle events, I see a lot of DJs playing for like Gucci and all this.
Yeah.
That's the right way is to get 100% before you even step onto the console. Yeah. But some companies, this personal experience, they like, hey, why are you so money minded? You know I'm going to pay you, right?
You feel bad, man.
You know I'm going to pay you. I'm not going to run away, bro. But the thing is, I have been beaten before. That's why I'm playing it safe.
Correct.
But yeah, I mean, it really depends on
this channel
you.
is all about Skillshare, you know, teaching how artists can make this for a living. Because at the end of the day, if you cannot make this for a living, right, how long you want to do this for?
Correct,
you know,
bro.
our OGs, our legends that we respect so much, right? Some already is just like, fuck it, really. And it's such a sad thing to see. So I really, you know, every episode I really try to talk a little bit about money, be it like, can be DJs like us, can be Benjamin King, you know, we always ask, hey, how you make your money and how you handle it. It's so important because most of the time, right, people are willing to DJ for free until they realize it too late, right? Then it's like, oh, fuck me. Yeah.
And it's an expensive hobby, bro.
Yeah, it's damn expensive. Beatport is like one song, $2.
Dude, if you want to really calculate, I think DJing is a very expensive hobby. So if you're really doing it like for free and really passion based, I don't know how you do. You must have a very
the
good
excitement of
day job lah.
to be seen just playing. You know what I mean? So especially when you're new, like you at home play, then it's like, hey, I want to play, they got chance, then like, okay, I got an opportunity, you just like jump on, right?
Yeah.
But I think as you move forward, and also depends whether you DJ full time or you are just DJing for as a hobby.
Right.
But you still branch out. That's why DJs start turning into collectives. They like, I did new DJ, then you meet another new DJ. Hey, say, we got no chance or no opportunities to play out. Come on, we throw our own party lah.
We do our own lah.
We do our own lah. We got 3 DJ ma. We can throw a 6-hour party. Each, I do one party, I do opening, you do main set, you do closing, then the next party you do, we rotate between us. And then that's when other collectives start noticing, then other DJs come to you, like, hey bro, got chance now. Then you have a new pool of DJs to choose for your parties. And that's how they start growing. Because when you do not have an opportunity, you got to create the opportunity, right? You know what I mean? So I don't blame them at all. Because with the influx of DJs coming in, not everyone is going to get opportunities.
Like back then I was in C'est La Vie, I got shared this with Ben and Suren also. DJs will be messaging me, hey bro, could I get on the set? You know, I know you and blah, 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 blah. I'm willing to pay for $50 the whole night.
Play for $50.
$50. I'm like, hey bro, why would you do that to yourself? Like I'll get on a phone call with this person, local boy. I'm like, bro, why do you want to do that? Like these are the standard rates. Roughly like all the clubs pay like 100 per hour or 350 per night or 500 per night. Really depends on where you work.
Right.
And he's like, oh really? But I'm pretty sure your club wouldn't pay me this much because I'm a nobody. I just need an opportunity one time, and then maybe hopefully y'all can see what I do lah. I didn't end up booking this guy, but then like what he went on the route that Sean just said, I do on my own lah. And now he's a successful DJ, bro. Because he chose like a collective or doing things on his own lah. I think it's just you dare to dream and then you execute, bro. Really, execute. Back in the days, how I got rejected. I keep telling you my stories. I go to all the Bollywood DJs when I was 16, 17. Hey bro, I want to learn from you. No lah, too long. Go. Bro, I pay, carry speaker. I pay money, come to your event, buy you drinks, buy myself drink. I'm a 17-year-old kid. I'm underage. I'm entering the club. Thanks to you lah, but when I talk to you, you're like, no lah, go away lah. So how do you get yourself heard, right? And we do our own things. Remember back in the day, guest house. We used to throw hip hop parties, bro. 10, 15 people will show up. But these 10, 15 people became 150 one day.
At some point.
Lah. And then they're like, hey bro, I really like the two of you guys, man. And from there, you push the boundaries lah.
I remember my own Indian club story, man. Remember before Arena, there's this Indian club there.
Rupi Room.
Bro, I was the first resident.
He's the first resident, bro.
Oh man, I got a crazy story, but I'm not going to mention who's the one. So listen, right? So I'm Sri Lankan, so I don't speak Hindi, basically, right? So, but it's a Bollywood club. But before that, Rupi Room was managed by MOS.
Ramesh was Rasputin or something.
No, Rasputin the other side.
Rasputin is the base. So before that, it was supposed to be an Indian fusion bar. So you play those down-tempo Bollywood edits and all this niche kind of stuff. And Ramesh K was managing the Head Candy, I think Barfly, and the whole MOS, the whole building lah, plus Rupi Room on the beside. So I was playing there first, and then the owner, let's not mention his name. Okay, the owner, I almost did, So the owner was like, oh no, this Bollywood fusion thing is not working out. We want to change to like Bollywood music, like proper Bollywood music. Then I was like, wow. So I called his elder brother Naveen, say, bro, how one do not? Say, we got like, it's going to be a Bollywood place. Then he's like, okay lah, let's join the team. And then you used to come and play whenever you're free after events, right?
Right.
So considering the fact that I don't speak the language, right? So there's already a language barrier, but we always converse in English. So there was one day, the whole place pumping, vibing. So the one guy come to me, and I got this habit, if I don't understand what you're saying, I just say, okay, I will play, and then I keep on playing. So in the end, the guy who came up to me was actually the owner's friend, and the following week, I would call up to the office, and then the owner found out I couldn't even speak the language.
Oh my god!
And I told him, no, actually I don't even speak Hindi. That's why I didn't play what song he was asking. And he was like, what? You don't speak Hindi? And that's it. And then it ended there. It was an interesting story of Rupi Room that I had though.
Yeah. Sometimes it's like even Chinese people, we also cannot tell you speak what dialect you speak. There's so many dialect, right?
I mean, everyone plays Spanish Latino song. You speak Spanish, man?
Yes,
so what? Then why I cannot play Bollywood song?
Precisely.
True. Very true.
But he had his point lah. I say when the customers come talk to you, you never play. I say what you want me to do? Everybody vibing, right? You know what I mean? But it's a lesson learned lah.
Back in the day, I was like DJing at Rasputin once, and I'm like the only Chinese guy there. And then I obviously can't play Bollywood, like not even close. And I just play like hip hop, reggaeton, and somehow it worked. And that's like my Indian club moment where it was like.
Yeah, Rasputin used to be a lot of Indians. That's
Sivanish used to throw nights there, hip hop nights.
Sivanish and Mahesh used to play there.
The boss was
the Russian dude lah.
Yeah, so many interesting clubs pop-ups, but then the thing is like, because of how competitive the scene now, right, only the best of the best establishment clubs can survive, and the rest is collective. Really.
And people also get bored after a while. You come to a place, the hype is there 1 year, then
now more than ever, man.
Yeah, then secondly, another place open, new environment, the whole group just goes there. And then it's like a constant circle unless you have like proper marketing team and everything. But it's not cheap to have a proper team to manage like a smaller venue. If you are a big venue, you have the budget because you're going to make like maybe like 1 mil a month and all that kind of thing. You got like, okay, marketing 10% aside, all this aside. But if you are a smaller venue, it all just boils down to smaller. But now it's good because they have all these ad hoc social media content creators. So you just pay on project basis. But before, they all full-timers only doing that, right?
Yeah, talking about like keeping things fresh, right, is being very stale. I always got this very big misconception about closing party in Ibiza. I don't know if you heard of like, hi Ibiza closing party. Huh? Closing party? Then suddenly reopen again. Every year got closing party.
No, so let me explain.
Yeah,
so
what is that?
So they follow by season. The season starts like
They're like
now it's like early May. Last time was maybe like late April when all the opening, or let's put it May lah. So May is when all the opening parties start of summer, and it usually ends at end September or early first week of they try to spread it out for 6 months. So that is one full season. So every May you have all the opening parties, and every end September or early October you have all the closing parties of all the major clubs. So each club, some club will close like in maybe like say like late September, some will close like they try not to clash they want to like throw. Other than only space was when they did a real closing, and they did like a 10, I think Carlton did like a 10-hour set straight, right? Other than that, but usually it's by the season, they follow by the season. That's why they say closing party is closing the season of, not closing the club.
And then what happens to Ibiza once it closes?
Yeah.
So all the big clubs are shut down. A lot of the tourists will start leaving. So they still have the local clubs open here and then the smaller venues and stuff. And then the local thing that's going on until the next season starts.
Winter? That's why
when the season changes, the ocean also changes. It's not blue anymore. It starts being grey. Because the season changes, right? Then you getting cold. Nobody can come to the beach, right? You know what I mean? So the whole thing, and that's why they all start going.
Have you been to Ibiza, bro? Neither have I, man.
The whole Europe
only
is like
open
that.
half a year only.
Yeah, 6 months. But that's how they make their whole thing. Then the other 6 months, they will do all the maintenance work, prepare the props for the food.
Then that's how they keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh, yeah. But they are 3,000 packs, 3,000, 4,000 packs kind of venue. Privileged 10,000 packs venue, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I went there once, I was like, wow, this
it's not cheap, right?
No, it's not cheap. I mean, if you know people, still it's not cheap lah.
I was saying,
I went there, bro, I burned all my cash, whatever I work, spend. In between, I took a break and I came to you, remember?
What's the rental there?
What do you mean rental?
Like you live there, right, in Ibiza?
Oh, so I was like sharing, so the first season when I went, I connected with some of the local guys. So the first season I went, I didn't stay for 3 months. I only stayed for like, I think 1 month. Because first season, I test market, get connection and all that. So I spent maybe like, I think like 1,000, 1,200 euros for a room. But the following year, I only spent like 500 euros. I stayed a bit far from the party area, stayed with the local guys. Then once you know the local people, then you know all the local spots. It's like, why you need to spend all these euros? You don't spend much outside. Tourist trap, yeah.
It's not cheap,
Yeah, it's not cheap, yeah.
For a bottle of water, it's like 20 euros.
20 euros, bro, yeah. And it's all single entry, bro. You enter the club, okay, maybe not all clubs, but most clubs, all the big clubs, you enter, you cannot come out. You come out, you need to buy ticket again. Inside the toilet water is salt water. So you cannot even drink the toilet water.
I mean, potable water in a country's tap water is actually very rare, you know. Only Singapore and Japan, you know. US, Malaysia, all cannot drink that water. It's quite standard.
No, but in Spain, especially Spain, the water it's even salty, so that people don't even try to drink it. It dehydrates you even more.
The science behind
and they have
the science behind the sales.
Oh shit! And they have like a small place that you can eat food. Cause there's like multiple rooms. The main room, then got terrace.
They want you to stay in there for very long. That's why I give you the dining area.
Yeah. I mean, no, there's an eating space so that people don't have to go out. If not, you need to go out, then the terrace starts at 4 p.m.
Wow.
To build up the crowd of the terrace, maybe can hold around like 400-500 people or maybe 800 people. So they pack the terrace up, then the club open at 12 midnight. Then the club will go on until like 8 a.m. in the morning. Then from there, it goes to another after party in some villa. So the 24 hours, that really involves 24 hours. There's always something to do.
That is actually a good idea, you know, if Singapore can like implement this, because the other time I was talking to Mark Lim Ultra Music Festival, right? And then it's like, how do you think Ibiza even earns money? It's all this tourism, what? You make it look cool, make it look good, right? And everybody come, you know. So I think
it's kind of losing its flavor now, because I feel yes, I feel Ibiza is becoming more like Monaco now, to be seen all this like Ibiza. Not even during my time already the change started happening, but when I talk to people like way back, it's like now you're comparing Bali now and Bali like 20 years ago. It was a hippie, like back in the day it was a hippie place, bro. All the hippies were there, all this was a disco era and all this stuff was going on. And then with that comes the money. And then once the money comes in, it gets more expensive. Then the hippies cannot afford it, right?
Yeah.
So the lavish people start coming in, and then it starts getting
Cheesy up
expensive.
already.
Yeah. True. There's even Space had to close down. Space was a legendary place, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah.
And where is like the next big spot now? Because like we all know, you know, Bali is so touristy already. It's no longer the secluded paradise it once was.
I know where's the next big spot in Asia, but I do not want to share it because I will tell you behind the scenes. You know why? Because I don't want everyone to come and ruin it. Southeast Asia very limited, bro. How many countries only? Thailand gone, Bali gone. What other options you have? Yeah.
I don't know what your opinion is, but I know a lot of my friends say Vietnam because
you got it right.
Because my previous person that lent me the studio, right? He Felix Huang, I believe you know, B-Boy, right? Creates the biggest B-Boy festival in the whole Asia actually, Radical Force Dance Crew, right?
Yeah.
Just fuck it lah, just do Vietnam lah. The cost at Deepak 10 can do more things, alright?
Bro, Vietnam, bro. That's the
Quality, bro.
I went there to check it out. It's like Thailand 15, 20 years ago, and the people are a lot nicer because the influx of tourists is not there yet. Hopefully, not after the podcast.
After the podcast, boom.
Hopefully our podcast is good.
Vietjet, please sponsor us.
Vietnam tourism.
No, and the people there are very open. They are very laid back. You still like when I went there a couple of times because we were trying. So he focuses more on the sound and stuff. What I try to do is collab in Singapore, but I'm also actively trying to do international collabs, like regional, like KL, Thailand, and Vietnam. So I went up for a gig and then connect with a few guys there and talk. So they are very open. They are very open to promoting new events, new ideas. Also bringing up their culture, and the licensing issues are a lot easier there. There's no much paperwork needs to be done. You know, you can pay people off and that kind of stuff to do parties and all that kind of stuff.
I think a lot of their DJs have been visiting our shows.
Yeah, a lot of their DJs come.
All the Savage guys, Observatory, Wisam and all have performed.
Both from Hanoi and from Saigon. Yeah.
There's a Vietnam version of Unmute is a club. I don't know if you know, there's this club called Unmute. Then Singapore got a collective called Unmute. Yeah, it's two separate things.
Two separate things.
No.
Yeah, but dude, you should check out the Unmute Hanoi, man. Unmute. Wow, crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like we were chatting with Daniel. Remember Daniel came on our show? So Daniel is part of Savage, right?
Yeah, Savage. Yeah.
And he's like, bro, the scene there is mad, bro. And the one thing that he said that really like hit me was, he is great. He's not even, I wouldn't say that he's a well-known DJ in Vietnam.
He's an upcoming DJ.
Upcoming, yeah. But bro, being upcoming, he is creating a platform for younger DJs.
Yeah.
So when he has a night, he just opens the decks to anyone who wants to come, play, and express yourself. And from there, you find talent. It is something that I've always said in our shows.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Singapore do something like that?
Like an open deck, right?
We tried it once. We had 5 amazing DJs that came with the Ciel Social Boys. 50, 60 packs. Each person bought like 10 people and we had a great party.
Yeah.
But that's how you find talent, right, bro?
Yeah.
You know, like back in the day when I did my first ever interview, this was Wuba, Oli Flip and Aru. Six Face did my interview.
Oh, Six Face. Damn.
Bro,
man.
I say,
the dance floor.
I say, bro, what time you want me to come? Bro, you'll be playing a warm-up set tonight. Just me and Oli will be sitting. You come at 9 o'clock. Club door open 10 o'clock. And bro, I just sit down there and play for these 2 fellas. And they will tell you whether you can play or cannot play or whether you need more grooming or whatnot.
Yeah.
And then immediately the same night, Oli told me, bro, you don't go back home,
Yeah.
I'm like, So yeah, later 12 o'clock, 1 hour main set also you play. I want to see how you handle pressure,
Yeah.
And that's how I got my first club gig, bro.
Yeah.
So I have always wanted to do like, hey, let's just give these boys a space to play, you know, like, I don't know how clubs are finding talents. Like, I've always wanted to ask general managers and entertainment managers out there, guys, how do you pick and choose your residents?
Connection.
Do they need to know you or do they need to be good?
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of politics here, but do I need to know Shaun so that I can play in one of the clubs that he owns, or do I need to be a good DJ for Shaun to see me and then hopefully one day I get booked?
I think you also have to reach out to, you cannot expect the entertainment manager to come and find you. You have to reach out.
Like back in the day, you all remember Classified? I think you also know. Got DJ job one.
Yeah.
You all remember not?
You can
Bro.
post. No, but you usually find those karaoke
Oh, the karaoke bar, but
KJ,
yeah,
all that
bro.
stuff, yeah.
They say classify, they know our age already.
We're 40 guys, we're 40.
Sweet spot.
So yeah lah, bro. I mean, how do you discover talent? You know, like we have had some amazing people on our show, and they're like, no lah, bro. Nobody contact me. Like I'm just okay. I'm chill lah. I'm like ready, bro. Like I would hire you if I'm an entertainment manager. Yeah. Getting gigs here in Singapore is also, I think, a tough nut to crack. If you are specifically playing house and techno, how many clubs are there and how many gigs can you get? I think Aldrin was speaking about this on your podcast, remember, right? Like if you are a specific genre DJ, and there is like one club that plays drum and bass, and then like 100 drum and bass DJs.
Yeah, how are you going to fit
How do you get a slot there, bro? And how do you justify all this money that you have spent? Right, I mean, I'm just speaking like real talk here lah, bro.
I mean, even Aldrin is like rooted in the scene of the underground, right? Even he has to like dumb it down for more opportunities, you know. It's facts lah.
I mean, that's how you stay a full-time DJ lah, bro.
And that's why I respect these boys, bro. Like Brandon P, Aldrin, you know, like KFC, all these guys, K. They are always evolving. Like whatever the younger generation is listening to, or the top 40s or whatever. The first time I heard Aldrin was at SAP's private event. And back then, bro, I don't know how to mix in key, man. To me, mix is mix, commercial music, right, bro?
Yeah.
And I heard this commercial DJ mixing in key, and I went up, and it was Aldrin, bro. Playing, I got a feeling, but bro, it's all in key, bro. Like, I'm like, oh my god.
Crazy.
You know, and they evolve. They don't like shame on like, fuck lah, it's commercial music or underground music. Bro, it's music, bro.
Or even technology.
Yeah, it's music, yeah, technology as well. Some people are still stuck in their 1200 days. Haven't come out yet, lah. You know, like, but it's like that, lah, bro.
No, but it's making a comeback for sure, right? So it won't die. It's right.
I think it's good to know a bit of everything. You know, and then you can have your speciality in like sound or
and keep your mind open also, right?
And you learn, bro. Like for us, we really learn. Like all this setup, I'm pretty sure you learn on your own. Bro, we went to YouTube. Me and him sit down. Hey, how to do OBS, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like
YouTube, bro. Now YouTube is the biggest.
Yeah, bro. I tell you,
everything, bro.
Fucking content creation, YouTube lah, music lah. Eventbrite. Fucking doing poster. Oh man. No longer. Last time DJs just show up and play. Now it's very different.
It's time consuming and it eats up into the music time. That's the sad part of it. Last time you can 3-4 hours listen, or at least 2 hours, right, to listen. Now it's like, I want to find time. It's like, every day cannot find time. You must find like 2-3 times a day.
Balance, right?
Yeah.
Like just now when you're talking about like you know how clubs choose a DJ, is it because of connection or because of the skill, right? But I think there's also a third factor, like whether this guy got pull. You know, at the end of the day, it's also a business.
Yeah,
true lah, bro.
Yeah.
So it's damn difficult.
There's no right or wrong. Like everything is like it plays into.
So hence, like when we go to a new venue and the venue speaks to us and like straight up, we will be like, bro, what do you expect from me?
Yeah.
Do you expect me to play good music, create a good vibe? Or do you expect me to pack the place for you?
Yeah.
And then some people are like, no lah, bro, don't worry lah. We'll call our friends. You call your friends. We'll mix and match. We see how the night goes. Those are understanding people lah. Then you have the flip side of people that, yeah lah, bro, I'm booking you so your friends will come ma. And then the typical response from my dear brother Titus Singham is, if you are calling me to bring my friends to your club and pack the place, why don't I just open my own bar?
Yeah.
Right now, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're calling me because of my music that I play. And then your guests will hopefully enjoy it. And a few of my friends will come. But if you want me to bring 100 people to your bar and pack the place for you, never mind, bro. I open my own bar better. Right?
The ability to say no, you really need to have some form of leverage.
Yes.
Then you can kind of like protect yourself. I mean, all the new DJs will be like, no choice. Oh my god,
I think we've all gone through that phase of saying yes to everything because you are new, right, bro? Yeah. So you just yes, wedding, road show, what we never do, bro. Bro, what we never do, bro. I tell you.
That's how I learned the technical stuff, bro. I was lazy to study. I went and joined some showmakers, one audio company, to learn about all the XLR cable, wiring. You know why? Because in case you playing something happen, I don't want to be the DJ to like, hey, like what happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least you can do the basic check the RCA or whatever yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's how you learn. And if you enjoy
That's another thing, that you know, the younger DJs, I hope wherever you are learning, ask for technical information. It's great, unless you have enough money to appoint us as your backline crew. You know, but
sometimes
You throw in a promo code.
no, really, bro. Sometimes you go event, they like, hey, bro, how come not working?
Crossfader.
Crossfader the other side.
I say,
I kena one New Year's Eve gig. I'm not going to say any names. But bro, I was in Dubai like every year from the 15th of December to 15th of January. I go and visit my fiance and I stay there with her. 31st of December, we had a setup at Tanks. So there was this female DJ that was playing. So we set up early. I tested, took a video, sent to her, sent to the promoter, everything. At fucking 11:30 Singapore time, I'm 4 hours behind. I received a call. Bro, the CDJ not working. I said, how can it be? And at 11:30, who can I activate in Singapore? Besides him on New Year's Eve. I'm like, how the fuck? I said, okay, can you take a video of what's happening? And then she said, usually when I pull the fader, the jog wheel will have the jiggy sound. But now I pull don't have. Wow, bro. I said, can you video call me? So she go and complain to organizers, say the equipment faulty. She video called me and then I say, can you see that button there that says vinyl and CDJ? Can you click and then turn the light turn blue, then you try? Oh yeah, now it works. And then she put on the phone, bro. But I'm getting slammed from the organizers saying that our equipment is faulty.
And sometimes the organizers use this against you. They try to minus off. They say, hey, no lah, your equipment's spoiled. We don't want to pay rent.
My thing is, you should know technical a little bit lah, bro.
A basic of it lah, you know. Like,
you want to drive a car, you should know how to drive, bro.
A little bit.
Don't need to drift or what?
So bro. I mean, this is something that I hope the industry helps the youngsters with lah.
And maybe, okay, so we have been talking a lot about equipment and all that kind of thing. Let's talk a little bit about events. Would you say Boiler Room is a great thing to happen for the Singapore scene in a while?
Yes. So we are part of Boiler Room this Saturday. That's upcoming. We are doing the backline for them.
Yes.
And I think it's great that it's finally come to our shores. So back in the day when I was in Kudeta and Selavi, Dean Chu from Ducken and Wax, Ramesh K, we have already wanted to do this for a very long time. Even Prashant from Projector. Bro, we have done multiple site recce's with them in the projector space. But just budgets did not work lah. Because Boiler Room is not just about a DJ set. It's about having 15-20 camera lines. You know, your entire production feed, proper switcher, everything. And their rider quite heavy lah, bro. So when the cost came up, Dean was like, doesn't make sense. Finally, Heineken came in and, hey, come lah, I support lah. You know, I do my branding, but I do the event. I think it's great lah, bro.
How was the talks with Heineken? Whatever you can reveal, like
I didn't have a chat with Heineken.
Dean is the mastermind.
Yeah. So Dean has always wanted to do a Boiler Room.
Yeah, but I would have imagined it was so difficult, right? Because it's like Boiler Room is the antithesis of underground, you know, and you also don't know the pool in Singapore lah. Underground in Singapore is like most of the time.
But I think Boiler Room people will come out.
Boiler Room.
I guess because of the brand.
Boiler Room, Cercle, all this.
Cercle, like we did Cercle in 2019.
Cercle, Martinez Brothers.
Oh,
it was by you guys.
Yeah, we did. Back then I was still full time with Selavi, and I don't know. I just had this dream and a coffee shop drink with Surin and I'm like, bro, let's fucking try to bring them down nah.
Crazy.
Then he's like, you know them ah? I said I have both of them on my Facebook. Like they're not my friends, but let me try and talking to them and then I spoke to them, sent them a video of Selavi and the Skydeck, and they're like, bro, we are coming to Asia. We would like Singapore to be our first stop. That's November 18, 19, 20 work. Then I was like, okay, cool, let me go and check. And then we came down to about budgeting and all this. And we pulled off the show lah, bro.
Mad, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy lah, bro. That moment on Monday, I remember sitting in my console car, I was so fucking shacked, bro. And I looked at Suren and Plako all around me. I said, bro, we fucking did it. On a Monday night, the entire music community in Singapore, from Zouk to whoever, bro, was just there, bro.
Madness.
And
even when the weather almost flipped on.
Bro, just before Martinez came on, it was raining.
Drizzling.
So we were ready to cover, and then Derek from Cercle and Phil said, no, listen bro, if it drizzles like that, we carry on.
Oh.
So we went to speak to Martinez management. They said, okay, bro, don't worry. Wow, bro, the minute these two fellas step on stage, they made the announcement, bro, the sunshine come out lah.
Really, the Red Sea, bro.
Everyone at the back, bro. Everyone.
Bro, kanchong, bro. And my technical backline team all running around, scrambling, covering speaker all. Then Derek said, bro, don't worry. It will be okay one. Then the rain just shifted, bro.
And also the equipment actually can take a certain amount of rain. As long as it's not heavy downpour, little like
I think you look at the Tiesto recent Ultra, dude, like torrential rains you can tahan for like 35 minutes or something, you know?
But yeah, that was an eye-opening thing, man.
Crazy, dude. Wow, you guys are like in charge of.
And it was very nice of Cercle to, because I specifically told Cercle that, listen, I know you come with your own warm-up DJ.
Yeah.
But because you're doing it in
Singapore, man.
Why don't you get a local representative to warm up?
Yeah.
We don't have to record it, but obviously we recorded for Siva lah. And he's like, okay, send me a list of DJs. So I sent a few lah, like Scott Watson, Stephen Day and whatnot. And then they picked Siva. And Siva did a fucking amazing warm up, bro. When I went on Facebook Live the next day, a lot of comments was like, the warm up DJs were amazing. Cercle team was amazing after the set, you know. I'm pretty sure Martinez played a good set.
Yes,
you know, they felt the vibe. They didn't go too insanely tech, but it was to me it was one of my highlights lah. Till today I got the photo, bro, in therapy room, like that moment, everybody's hands up in the air. Yeah. Very nice.
When it comes to Boiler Room and when it comes to Cercle, what do they bring to the table when they come to Singapore?
Branding,
bro.
Just
Massive branding.
So
both ways, right?
I believe, I might be wrong here if Cercle watches this video, but I might be wrong here, but the biggest thing they bring to a venue wherever in the world they go is tourism. Because they represent, for Cercle, I dealt with them personally, they represent the French embassy. So any country in the world that they go, the first thing they do is they reach out to the French embassy, say, listen, we are doing an event here. Please do a massive shout out to all the French people. A lot of French people show up for Cercle events, obviously because they are French.
So we need a Singapore version,
yeah. So that's their first thing, and then after that is just getting venue sponsor and whatnot. And it's very easy to work with them. It's straight up. They take ticket sales, you settle production. So artists, everything go under Cercle. Production, hospitality is under you.
Okay.
And then you make money from the bar, lah, bro.
Oh, okay.
And I've never made. I'm not going to disclose the amount, but it was the record sales at that point of time on a Monday. It's in the hundreds of thousands.
What?
On a Monday.
After your 50-50?
They take ticket, we take bar. Just the bar alone make hundreds.
Shit.
Yeah.
What the hell, man? I mean, it's like
Cercle,
what you say, branding is Cercle.
It's Cercle,
How often you can have Cercle, right?
Correct,
Come to your country.
And then I hooked them up with India as well.
Yeah.
So my friend Muzaffar was in India. They wanted to do Taj Mahal. But Taj Mahal don't allow. So they did Hosh at one fort, Jupiter, what was it? Jaipur one fort. So they did it.
Crazy.
And then wanted to do Vietnam, bro, for my birthday. And then COVID hit. The Golden Hand Bridge. So it was my birthday and we all planned, like the Cercle would do a set. We booked out a club, fireworks, everything fucking chibai, bro.
You do production for them?
No, I was attending, but because it was my birthday, these guys from the back went to go and tell Cercle, everybody knows everybody. Hey bro, we are coming down, Singapore crew. The Selavi crew is coming down. Can we do this? Can we do an after party at one of the beach clubs? Everything done.
And the story of Cercle also similar to us, bro. They are fucking cool guys actually.
They just hang out in a room. Hey, come and throw one party. So Derek is a commercial pilot. So he flew around and he's like, hey, I like this spot. Let's set up 2 speaker, DJ console, record
and do recording.
And bro, that's how he threw his first birthday party, man. And people came. So
he got access to, he used your unfair advantages in life.
Wow. And the team bro, they come basically, they bring their own drone specialists, video guys. So they bring the entire package for you.
How long did it take them to reach this level where you can film in Great Wall of China?
Well, I think it was about 2 years.
2 years only?
2 years, yeah.
From like throwing 2 speakers to Great Wall of China.
Because what they did is they targeted France first.
So are they French people?
They're French.
They're all French.
All of them are French.
Okay, French people support French people. Not like Singapore, not so straightforward.
So they targeted France and then they went around the world after that. I guess it's just one person hey, have you heard of Cercle? Want to bring them, like how we had this conversation.
And the recording played a very big part because nobody ever did it before.
Now you have time code.
Now you got a lot of recording.
Tulum series. Everyone's trying to do the whole drone stuff. But I think what have you seen their recent festival they did in the airspace?
No, I never. Wait. Yeah, the
Cercle,
aeroplane one. But that's like the multiple times they did.
Yeah, that's always their festival. But bro, to do in such a venue, you try lah, go ask Changi Airport to lend you.
Wow, cannot say the logistics is retarded, man. I cannot even think about it.
So, yeah lah bro, I think we are lacking that creative spark to do this. Like, we want to do this. But when it comes down to dollars and cents,
And
Don't make
space,
sense.
and
space,
space
bro.
in Singapore, there's so, you want to do anything with NEA, it's, you know, and all the
like
nice
we
spots, right?
when we first started therapy room, we wanted to have therapy room sessions in the studio
And outdoor.
where our close friend, and then we had therapy room outdoors. And so we reached out to N Parks, try to do, like, I remember the first time you used to sit down and do the videos.
Everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
So, but you guys just roll up and record, right?
Yeah.
We took the route of like, okay,
Clearance.
let's go and ask for clearance, Bukit Timah, let's do a 1 hour set there. All rejected, bro.
It's like that,
So I'm like, well, why? Like, you see France, one bloody waterfall, people can play music.
Yeah.
But we all Singapore cannot.
Yeah.
So it's a downer lah.
There's no even negotiation.
Nah,
space.
nothing. Straight,
It's just
sorry.
Straight no.
No.
Or no reply, that's the worst.
And then what you do? You gangster, go and do yourself. Then until you get caught. Correct lah, bro.
Yeah.
NEA hide behind the bushes.
Bro, we did Godemal. Fucking, I think, don't know how many times the security guys come, bro. And bro, that one we paid license,
We paid license.
We paid license, clearance, everything. But police, security,
They still come, they like, what's their music
What
going
is
on?
their music?
Yeah.
Stop.
So to the Singapore Arts Council and the Singapore government, right? Not like we don't want to support our own country, but we are being restricted. A lot of things we cannot do. Then end up we need to help Vietnam grow their economy.
That's why we go overseas and spend the money.
Yeah.
Aiyo, so sad.
No lah, but bro, I think on the flip side, positive side, everybody always finds the negatives in everything.
Yeah.
The scene is
Easier.
the scene is
The scene
pushing
is
through
a lot
lah, bro.
better also.
It's pushing
Even
lah.
though we cannot do what other people do, we do to what we can do.
Yeah.
You know?
Better than 10 years ago. Yeah, better than 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We're like constantly leveling up. Like,
I feel like, I remember when things opened up after COVID, I told him, I say, bro, do you feel like it's gone back to when we were clubbing? You know, all these small intimate parties,
are
like
back, right?
like after hours, they were the main clubs back in the day, Centro, Zouk, whatever, it was too expensive.
But there was still Boki.
But there was still Boki, Mama Sultan, Circular Road, the smaller venues. And we really enjoyed that, man. Like, we never spoke about like, we went to see this DJ. No, it was just about our homie
Homie playing,
Oba. Then everybody go there and chill, So I feel like we've gone back to that.
Yeah.
Of course, you have some dudes that are rocking the scene now, your major
now
clubs.
become live house already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Live house is also another thing. Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. Yeah, the scene is pushing lah, bro. In every element. Sometimes we get too stuck in the whole DJ sector, but the live music scene in Singapore is great, bro. Like the bands, they're doing well. All the bands are playing everywhere. They're like Tin Box in Chimes. I went there
the vinyl
2 weeks
bar,
ago. Yeah, bro. They are slam, bro.
Yeah.
Playing fucking what? Retro music. Chinese band singing covers, DJs playing on vinyl.
Then Choice Cards.
Choice cards also.
Choice cards.
Yeah, Jam is doing, bro.
Like,
Like,
doing good, yeah.
Do you see like the future of DJing, right? Because like what we spoke at the beginning, it is like more and more like, okay, whether you're DJing live or not, it doesn't matter, right? Is it more and more becoming more a visual spectacle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is becoming a visual.
we always believe that it is more about the visuals.
But that is the bigger
when you go to a big stage,
bigger stages.
yeah,
like
if you go to 2022 or 2023, Afrojack posted a video of him in Goa. So he's playing for New Year's Eve on Sunburn. And while his entire production team and him were on the way to the festival grounds, his entire production team got stopped by the cops.
Oh.
For a full detailed check. And he was like 10 or 15 minutes away from his set only. So he reached there. He didn't have his lighting engineer. He didn't have his visual artist. No sound engineer. He just went up and said, listen guys, I don't know why your authorities have stopped my guys, but I'm just going to play. And without his production team, right, bro, it was nothing.
it was nothing.
It was nothing.
It was really nothing. It was just a guy on stage playing music.
Play music,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
So it, to me, is the visual element is the biggest part of it.
The fireworks and everything.
The lights, the synchronization, your confettis, whatever not.
I mean, his job is technically done. He produced the bangers already, what?
Yeah.
Then he just go up there, it's like show face, show face. Yeah,
No, but at least he did an effort.
Yeah, he still performed, bro.
But he can still real DJ.
Yeah. He could have been a Hardwell and like,
Say,
do
"No, I don't want to play."
the fuck out, they didn't pay me any money, man. Yeah, that went viral, man. I think he did it for the counts, for the likes.
Wow, but honestly, talking about the Hardwell thing, right? I don't think they are like stupid enough to like actually do this. They probably have some, like, I don't know, Drake and Kendrick beef and
I mean, that's what everyone is doing, because since they know all these kind of negative things creates more attention.
awareness.
And then
Milk
now,
it lah.
But
I don't believe everything you see on
Like
camera,
you see
please.
what Saga posted. As an artist, if there was really any problem, you don't take the microphone and scream
And
to your
scream,
crowd saying
yeah.
that my equipment is shit.
Yeah.
I go to the backline director and say, listen, bro, I cannot play on
They
this.
usually have a spare anyway.
No, they have two spares.
Full space, right?
And I want to say, thanks to this thing, right, I know what Saga Music Festival is.
No, nobody knows.
Yeah, that's why nobody knows, right?
The other
Yeah.
day I was just talking to one of my revelry guys, Harvey, and he's like, should we consider to make horrible transitions? You know, there's this girl, they just like, oh, this transition is perfect. Then she makes two songs, different BPM. Then she's like jamming to it. Then everybody, oh, yo, you are horrible, man. Wow, dude. Then she gained like fucking 400,000 subscribers, 400,000 Instagram followers overnight. Then after then, a month later, then she's like, haha, fuck off, yo, I can actually DJ. Wow, then everybody, oh!
Yeah. No, yeah, so it's the idea, right?
Yeah.
And that's what everyone is starting to do now.
It's the hook.
Yeah, it is the hook.
It's all about the hook, bro.
Yeah.
How you move on to the last thing that we are going to talk about is like content creation versus DJ identity. I realize that a lot of DJs in Singapore don't create content. If you think about it, 90%.
I think we are also lacking that.
We are lacking a lot.
Like sometimes we sit down and speak about like because ours is solely passion, right, bro? So we're like, when can do, we do lah. Because for me and him, we always discuss, hey, bro, this is a passion project.
Yeah.
It's not our main business. It's not like it pays our salaries or whatever. But and I cannot put it like, let's just say you are part of the crew. I cannot be like, hey, bro, you have to be here at this time. It's at your own disposal, ma. Hey, bro, I'm free. I can come. Let's hang out.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
I think we have active members and non-active members in our crew. So we are the only two active ones.
Yeah, we've got Simi doing digital content.
digital,
Our manager lah, who does all our bookings and whatnot. But I mean, you need to create content lah, guys. Some DJs don't even have a DJ profile. Let's begin with that.
The profile pic, like blah blah.
Like your Facebook profile picture, bro. I'm one of them. Really. So recently, my fiance is the one who sat down and is like, yo, you have been in the industry for 20 over years. You have never done a professional photo shoot. I'm serious, guys. Like, I'm happy to be talking real here. And I have still not done it. I based like my last gig on High House. I told the photographer, hey, bro, let me take a few shots. And then now it's in my profile. So I'm like, but do it, guys. It's important.
It's important.
You know, it's important for the client to know what you look like, what kind of sounds you play. I even told Pira, the beatboxer from AOS, the Indian guy.
I know.
Like he was like, hey bro, how can I get people to view me? I'm like, instead of doing 1 hour long mixes, do 15-minute flash mix because it describes your sound. And since he's been doing that, he started Curry SG and they've been doing a lot of gigs, bro.
Curry SG?
Yeah, Curry SG. You should try hit them up, bro. They're like Indian hip hop.
Okay.
Yeah, but dope vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, but content is key because 90% of the time you're on your phone.
And it's so difficult to justify carving out time to make content. I don't know about the rest. I can feel this on my own. Even though like it might seem not relatable, right? Because dude, I put out thousands of TikTok. I'm like content creation for like over 10 years, right? But I can understand why people don't make content because it don't justify what. I make so many years of content also, not say I monetize a lot from the content also. Yeah.
But how do you dedicate your time? Like between your recording sessions, your TikTok, and then music,
so that's a struggle.
And then your day job at the same time. There's a huge amount that's on the plate now. That's why I say now it's very important to have a team. You need to have a proper team just to manage all this. Because the guys who know how to do TikTok, it's very easy for them. For us, we are learning. So we are like, hey, how I want to cut one reel. We take probably like 2 hours, 3 hours. They are like, 10 minutes. Template. Done already, right? So I think it's also time that instead of just we mentoring, we also learn from what they have to offer to us.
Like you are doing this, I think, weekly. Now it's weekly.
Things we create like daily content out.
So, yeah, bro, what's the juggling
How
situation
you
like?
juggle, yeah? I'm
Fuck,
curious to
man,
know.
bro.
Yeah,
We haven't even started the studio in fucking 7 months, bro.
7 months.
We're like,
bro.
yeah, lah, next month, lah, bro, next
Yeah,
month, lah.
we
And the
postpone
DJs
it.
are like,
Bro, when you're
when
recording.
you're starting, lah, bro.
It's a lot of
So, like,
sacrifice lah.
yeah.
Basically, where do I even begin? 2 days ago, someone asked me the exact same question. And then it's like, I don't know how you juggle your day job. I say, simply, I don't juggle lah. To the people in my day job watching this, I'm juggling. But yeah, basically, I just take a day job, right, that requires the least mental fortitude and stress. I just make enough to survive, right? And I just throw everything into content creation. Because for me, personally, I believe so strongly in content creation that it is gonna make me a full-time salary that I will have leverage to fight for my DJ fees. Remember I told you 30 years ago, $100 per hour.
Now also
$100 per hour still. When are you gonna stop accepting this?
Hey, but bro, let's since you mentioned that, who came up with these rates?
Yeah, who is the one who came out 100?
Like
I don't know, but I spoke to 4x4 and then I said that if you pay me $100 per hour, I'm fine. Because you are starting out your new thing, you know. I'm also starting out my new collective thing. We are in the same struggle.
Yeah.
But imagine some mega club give me $100 per hour. Cannot, right?
Yeah.
You're already making millions really. How come you don't see that you need to share the profit?
No, but even the bigger acts, they have different price for festivals, different price
Club.
for club
Yeah.
price, bro. They will ask you, right? They will ask you how many packs your venue
can-
can
How much
hold,
your ticket
how much
sales?
your ticket sales, how much you going there. From there, they like, okay, calculate everything and then do.
Yeah, but Singapore has always been same, bro. 250, 350, 100 per hour.
Yeah.
It's never moved, but
Even to push for 150, people look at me like,
yeah.
oh, they found someone else.
PC voucher more.
Yeah, that's why, bro.
Yeah. No, but it is what it is.
I hope it increases because, bro, back in the day, we used to rock up to corporate shows with just our CD bags.
Yep.
Now, we are rocking up to shows with our controller, which is $3,000-4,000, a laptop, don't know how many hard disks inside, laptop stand.
Yeah.
Some
All the
people
songs
even
that
bring
you
a
buy.
trolley,
Yeah.
the songs that you buy. Bro, it's more stuff for the same fee.
Yeah.
So it doesn't go up. You know, even in the corporate sector, like, it's hard for us to push the boundaries.
Yep.
You know, some of them are still stuck at 300, 350, 400 for dinner and dance. You know, and then some DJs can demand more because they do disco at a separate fee. But it's still about the same, bro.
I think
You know, like, so to me, I always wonder, I spoke to Rico about this, I spoke to Titus. I'm like, bro, who came up with this structure of like, back in the day, $80.
Yeah.
If you good, 120.
Yeah.
Then, okay lah, a bit more lah, 150.
Yeah.
Then 150 was the longest.
Longest, right? 150, yeah.
150
per
hour,
bro, the whole night,
day,
bro.
Bro, yeah,
Shit, 6 hours.
Yeah. Sometimes you need to tear off speakers.
Then you need to stay down.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Like when I was in Selavi, so I was like, we need to take care of the boys. Cannot be you make them work 4 hours, then pay them less. I think you need to be.
I was having this conversation with Gemstar actually because he was like posting on Instagram, hey dude, we should do a union, you know, all of us should standardize the rates and I think it's logistically and realistically very hard.
It's not going to happen, bro. Trust
Because
me, yeah.
it's all about leverage, right? How good you are, how much leverage you have, then you have the fee, what you do, you know. Cannot be like, I do 1,000 TikToks, produce so many music, put in so much effort, and then you just roll up in a scene, you get paid the same as me. You know, so where do we cut the line off, you know? Yeah.
And
so
to some, it's like, let's just say we are all priced at 500
per night.
lah, for example.
Yeah.
Somebody rocks up and say, hey, my fee is 200. For this guy, the 200 is a lot of money, bro. You know,
Yeah. For his current life situation.
yeah, you know, he's like, yeah, I would do it for 200. Like, why do you need to pay?
And then the
500?
boss will be like,
Yeah.
basic economics.
It's music,
I'll
lah.
hire the 200 guy.
It's music, so I don't know. I don't think we will ever structure a price range.
Yeah.
We can try. I mean, there were
If
many.
it was supposed to happen, it would have happened long time
Yeah,
ago.
even not just DJs, bro. MCs, hype men,
Sound
equipment.
engineers.
Yeah, engineers. We are all stuck.
all stuck.
Everybody is not going up. But the cost of living in Singapore, everybody know, bro.
The cost of equipment
the
also.
Grab to go back on a weekend now is how much?
Yeah.
$40.
Yeah.
It's like more worth it to work Grab now than being a DJ.
Yeah, man.
I was talking to some guy, more profitable to be a hawker than a DJ now. Yeah, you
But I think we're just in love with music, lah, bro.
Music, generally.
And that's just pushing us through, lah.
correct.
You know,
when you come together, you will figure out a way, lah. So even the rest of the scene don't survive. At least you and your group survive. I've been talking about like support local, or rather, everybody's talking about support local for so long, right? But at the end of the day,
Do they really
supporting
support, bro?
local, yeah. Do they really support? And is it even possible? I think just support your friends lah. Can't really lah. Good enough already. We start from there.
Yeah.
And then
Then slowly build a community lah, bro.
Yeah. So, I don't know, last things before we end the podcast, do you have anything to like shout out your upcoming big gigs?
Do we have any?
we don't have.
So we are playing Residencies at Potato Head, TBC and High House.
Yeah.
Then we handle the production there. Usually we throw an anniversary intimate party, which obviously we'll invite you guys.
Is it Ikigai?
No. Ikigai we did a big one.
Okay.
But the rest of it is studio parties lah, bro.
Okay.
Like we just want DJs to come hang out. I think a lot of DJs don't sit down like this and converse. It's always about, hey bro, how shot drink you know how High House I see you fucking Zushan, Andrew. It's always fucking giving shots.
I keep getting shots.
Yeah, and then I'm like, bro, like we don't sit down like this and like, hey bro, how is it? Like, should we do this? Should we like, you know, like that? So
I think that's what we like.
Yeah.
So when I travel quite frequently before, right? In overseas, their drive very different, bro. They really sit down. Like after the event, even though they are drinking, but they are talking stuff about like, hey, how can we improve? What can we do next? Let's connect. Can we connect there? Can we connect there? And they put action to it at the same time. In here, like you talk, the next day, like, cause you know why? Singapore is a very busy space. You are fast moving, so you wake up, you like constantly doing things. Then you need to remind you that, and then people sometimes like, okay, you don't message me, I don't message you. You know,
fast cannot make money lah, but you cannot creativity.
Creativity.
So when do you fast? When do you slow? It's really
it's a very.
like you see, like we were in Sri Lanka, India, bro, they have networking sessions for DJs, bro. Club DJs that come together and talk about the space, about the music, about how they want to push a different city. Like Bangalore, Hyderabad now is full on techno, bro.
Whoa.
So like the techno DJs actually sit down and like, okay, we do this. This club does this.
Even China is doing the same thing,
bro. It's very interesting. How come Singapore nobody do?
But coming soon, I think.
Hopefully lah.
19 July.
Oh, they're all the collectives lah.
Right. They're live in Arpeggio. Yeah, I'm quite interested.
And this is just locally. People already start going to like AD to connect, right? And all this kind of from Asia itself, going there to like connect to international acts and everything.
Yeah, ever since I started this podcast, this is probably like episode 65, 70 or something like that. Really, wow, when this is the longest I'm not on my phone, man. I'm just like talking 1 to 3 hours at a time, every single week.
And bro, it's always a learning experience. You learn something from us, we learn something from you. You know.
And for me, it's like I started off with a very strict hip hop turntablist competition mindset. You know, I'm like purist as fuck lah. But then the more I talk to people, then I'm like, hey shit, actually you might be right also, sia. You might be right also, sia. Like everybody might be right also. And that's the reason why they live their life that way also, I guess. Yeah.
As long as you're in a different scene, bro, there's a different perspective of life. And then we are fortunate enough to hang out in the middle, like,
that's what I love
drum and
about
bass speaking this, reggae is saying this, house is saying this, techno. Wow, bro, very interesting, bro.
Very interesting,
That's the problem with being the grey area gang, right? Is that the cheesy people think you do underground. The underground people think you do cheese, man.
We just support music, bro.
You know what's the trick, bro? Don't care about
Don't care. Cancel the noise.
Cancel the noise. Don't care about what you think. It's okay.
I saw this recent podcast also that the guy is like reaching his 30s, got kids already. He said that, right? The major shift in my life, right, is I stopped giving a fuck about everybody except for my wife and my kids. It doesn't matter because nobody's gonna support me. I need to support these two people and everybody don't matter.
It's true, bro. It's true, bro.
Yeah.
Like both of us are people that always want our own time. We hang out, but we always want our own time because we just shut away from the world, bro. Like we're just in our element, okay, music or whatever we're doing. And really, bro, it's you yourself and
we stay connected but we're disconnected. Right, really.
Me, myself and I
don't even remember when the last time I saw him, bro. Probably like 2-3 months ago.
Really.
All work from home, he's in Dubai, I'll be here. Like, okay, all go.
That is crazy.
Really, right?
He's mad, bro.
He's mad. But the connection is still there, we communicate, keep in touch, what's happening, what's going on.
Right.
Because he handles different stuff.
Because Sean is, I think this is something you should shout out for, but you don't have to reveal the venue, lah.
What?
The stuff that we do every Friday, Saturday. That after hours thing.
It's okay. Right?
Don't
we're keeping it very private.
Keeping it private,
I'm keeping it very private for the industry.
If you know, you know lah.
It was specifically made for the industry. So I do not want the outsiders to come and spoil anything. Right. But I'll definitely let you know.
That's a cool initiative, you know, for people to just like phones off lah, you know, then we just...
That's about a safe space for everyone to hang out. for the guest DJs to come after hours to hang out, to talk to not only DJs but also sound engineers or bartenders, people in the scene itself, to just connect. And I do not want the crowd to come in because
the noise
and hey, all the DJ all hanging out, let's come. No,
I remember one time Jeremy Bala was sending me a video. Hey, look at Lesso, then DJing hip hop. I'm like, what the fuck? Where are you? People relax.
No,
Where the hell are you? Somewhere in Miami. What the fuck?
It's dope, bro.
It's dope, bro. It's fucking happening.
No, once it goes out to media, then it starts becoming in business, and that's what I don't want. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So certain things at
certain things has to have its exclusivity.
Okay, so I know I say the last thing earlier, but now last thing, right? So because being a very avid content creator, I'm like a content creating monster. I just put up. So whenever I'm on social media, I don't feel anything, But recently I start to consume social media like a normal person, and to gain inspiration. And I start to feel fucking depressed, because it's people put their best self out on social media, right? And sometimes I'm just feeling so down. And I see social media, I don't make myself feel better, But so what do you all do, right, to kind of feel better? So I will get to you all, but personally for me, right, I will just, because I always eat meal prep, so it's healthy, don't taste nice, right? Then I'll on some guy reviewing 3 Michelin star restaurant, then I'll eat my food and I'll feel better. That's how I do it, What about you guys?
Wow, that's an interesting one, I think I just don't go on social media, man.
You don't even watch YouTube?
I don't even watch YouTube.
Or you watch Netflix?
I don't, bro. I can sit in a room and like this.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Really.
So you just zen out?
I can be on music. I think music is my outlet, I don't
therapy,
go.
Bro.
Yeah. I don't go on YouTube and TikTok. I deleted all this from my phone.
Huh?
Yeah. Sorry. I know.
Fuck?
Yeah.
You use my Nokia? Oh shit.
So just
distraction-free.
This is distraction, because if not, bro, you can get hooked on it, bro. And I remember when TikTok first came out, fucking my dumb sessions used to be 2 hour long, bro. Like my mother's like, you're still in the toilet. Because all I'm doing is just...
Yeah.
Wow, I really know how to hook you.
Yeah.
For me, it's a discipline, man. I structure it properly. If I'm on social media, it's usually for inspiration. If not, I'm not there.
So is that 1 hour a day, really straight?
Oh, no, I do not have time. If I have time for social media, that means I'm already at home in bed. If not, it's just on Instagram, basically showing people what I want to show, what's happening, and then I just disconnect from there. Usually, I don't connect so much with music, or if my free time, I like watching the documentaries and stuff. So movies, series, very seldom. From young days, I was like that. So it's not much of. I think as long as you got discipline, it's very doable, and also don't get too carried away by what you are watching.
It's mass media,
Yeah.
So you don't know what you're going to see.
A lot of things it's fake. And I know it's fake because sometimes I do that too, right? I just want people to see this and okay, you see this. And so when you are watching, you also always keep that in mind. That is, whatever you watch is not all is true.
You are curating something for other people and they curate it back to you.
Like you will never see... I mean, I've never seen this. You've never seen David Guetta Hardwell post empty dance floor before. But the fact is, they have gone through that phase before. And that's what I always do in my stories now. I always post an empty ballroom, empty dance floor, and then when it turns to a full dance floor, I post, hey, this is what happened from this to this. Not just fucking 100,000 people dancing to your tunes. Bro, I believe all 3 of us can be put on any main stage with a rocky bro. But it's about 5 people in front of you. Can you rock these 5 people? So I think it's just zoning out, bro. If you're feeling depressed, I don't know, use inspirational stuff to perk you up, or
But what makes you feel depressed? I don't know. I honestly, do you feel depressed when you start doing too much content creation and
stuff? I guess when you make content and then it doesn't hit, and then it's
for
example, you produce music, because when you produce music, it's like a part of you, and you think that this is dope, but then people don't like it, and you're like, oh. And then worst thing is you put in all this effort, then people throw you with bad comments, right? That's even worse, right? So for me, it's I really took that years ago. I've already gotten rid of that the way that I make music, right? It's not traditional way. I just make a lot small portions. Then after whatever you like, right? Then I put in the effort to finish the full version. It's like crowdsourcing like that, rather than masturbation. I love it, I put out and you will love it. That's like some Adele level shit. We're not there yet,
True. Agree.
But I think in such situation for content creation, you just have to just keep piling your content out.
I think there's two ways to it. Either if you are a very creative and good person, you go straight up for the quality stuff. But if you are like on a 50-50, that you can create but not so good, you need time, then you just dish out. Like, I mean, same for producers. You got producers just fucking dishing out tracks
every day,
and
man.
you got some that just release 10 tracks a year, but all 10 like, whoa, it's like they take 3-4 months on one track on mastering and all this stuff.
Yeah, but the 10 track a year, I don't think it's realistic, because most of the time the 10 tracks a year are actually record label artificially boosted ads lah. So you really is like a smoke and mirror.
Yeah, true.
So at this time and age, I don't believe anybody without infinite money support, I can do 10 songs a year. You need to probably do 100 songs.
It's like even like speaking to the doppelganger boys, Faris and Pazrin, bro,
he keep posting his revenue results, bro.
Revenue, bro. It's minus, it's negative, bro.
Negative, bro.
I never see what
so like they get a track signed up by, let's say, Hexagon,
Don Diablo.
Don Diablo. So they're like, oh yes!
Negative, the revenue.
And then the revenue come like
month on month.
Post social media this, social media that, blah blah blah. It's negative, bro.
Yeah.
They have to pay Hexagon for getting the track, for using the track.
Wow.
That's even worse than your $50.
Exactly, bro.
Fucked
up. But I guess the scene is such lah. You know, there are so many million producers out there. I would say.
Because you want their branding, so there's a price to pay. If you really want to make money, indie.
And there's always these corporate people out there to take advantage of all these situations. There's always that case, right? Yeah, throughout.
So,
there's one guy with money like,
come here.
Tune into this podcast, Red Pill.
Yeah.
That's the only way, man. We keep each other informed because there's so many smoke and mirrors in the entertainment.
I think it's constant learning, constant evolving. You know, I mean, you have your ideology. Everyone has their ideology, and you know, try to understand other people. If you want everyone to understand you, you have to understand everyone else at the same time.
Yeah.
Right, and then stay away from negative energies. That's it, bro. Done.
Yeah, bro.
No need to fight. No need to say, okay, thank you.
Okay,
then done. Yeah,
that's it.
Keep it simple. Yeah.
You really have to. I think one thing I really learned from Shaun over this period, like we have been friends since what? I was 15?
15, 16. Yeah.
Right. And now I'm 40 lah, like almost 40.
Yeah, I'm 42.
So he really knows how to like zone out and ground himself. He doesn't get caught up in any situation. And it's something that after COVID, like hanging out in my house almost every day, like 365 days a year, is, bro, just don't worry lah, bro, just do you lah.
Usually it's your ego that gets to you. When people say something in the start, I need to say something back, you know. I like to say that.
I just sit down, observe energies, listen to people. And like if you can come to terms with them, I feel with the scene especially, you know, like everybody has an opinion, right?
As long as it's productive.
Yeah, if it's productive,
argument, I would sit down, talk, learn from you, you learn from me. But it's just criticism, then I'm like
a lot of people you meet,
a
lot of people you meet like straight away, Singapore scene fucked up lah, bro. Singapore scene is vibrant, bro.
I think it's very complex, a lot of complexity.
Yeah, man, bro. You have the reggae scene, the fucking
Singapore scene is boring for people who don't know.
That's you are stuck in this tunnel vision.
You know, wherever you go.
You know, so I think that's one thing we have really learned how to like sit back, enjoy the conversation. If it's productive, this guy is fucking smart.
Good,
Let's speak to him, man.
There's no
ego,
ego.
And then we push the scene together. Like, this guy wants to push this sound. We are interested in this sound. Let's push. You know, I think it's about helping. That's why I always use the word support system. It's very important to have a back team like, hey bro, you go do your idea, right? We do together.
You don't always need the limelight on you. You know, I mean, you need other people to shine as well, right? Mentor them.
And to me, bro, the connecting with the younger generation, like
it's eye opening, bro.
It's eye opening.
Very
really,
eye-opening.
The way they do gigs, you know, and then we support them and we listen to stuff that they play. That okay.
And the energy they have, like now we older, our energy down, and then you see them like, hey, I used to be like this, man. I used to be like this, and then it motivates me. Go gym now, exercise, diet, train, keep the tempo up, right? Yeah. You know,
it's dope, bro. It's our scene. I think I don't know what I would be if I wasn't in the music scene, because it's really eye opening. You meet so many characters, you meet so many inspirations. And
the
of course,
freedom you have, right?
The freedom, bro.
Yeah, the freedom.
So we hope more people are more open-minded to discover these scenes and be able to make it vibrant with their patronage so that we can grow together. Because no revenue, realistically, no growth,
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, my biggest advice before I think we're going to wrap up soon is, guys, don't do it for the money, man. You know, I know money is important, but if you can reach a stage like all of us where we are all doing like all this entire setup by Pat is his own money.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't think about bringing back the money, and if you can have that focus, like money will come, eventually you will be very successful, because the money is the root to all evil lah. You know, like if you buy a camera today and like, hey macha, tomorrow we need to cover back then we both fucking hustle, but then we never cover back, then that causes friction. You know, but like, it's okay, bro. Let's just buy it. We need it. Buy it. We need to use it. You know, like
even if you don't use it, we can use it for our personal.
Anything, bro. Anything. So, yeah.
Anything worthwhile pursuing takes a long time. If you try to rush into it, then you will end up most likely selling your soul.
Yeah. I think there's a formula that we have all cracked. I mean, somehow lah. We also don't know how we did it lah, bro. If you ask me,
age and experience.
everybody asks me, hey, bro, what's the formula? I say, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Something happened.
You know, there is a formula behind it. You will go through it.
Maybe if you can crack the formula somehow, then we can crack the formula behind the $100 per hour.
Yes. Let's do that. Let's work on that, bro. Let's go and ask all the DJs, hey, actually, who pay you 100 per hour? You know, like who gave you this rate? Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, man. Let's wrap
Hey, bro, thank you very much for hosting us.
for having us.
Big shout out to the Revelry team for doing what they're doing. We always watch all your podcasts, get inspiration from there, because no one was doing this before. You know, and then you guys came about. It first was with the DJ sets, and it was very interesting because you get DJs to come down, express themselves, talk about the scene, and I feel it's documented drama lah, bro.
Documented.
When we are 50, 60 years old, one day hopefully same coffee shop cup, we will sit down and like, hey, let's watch our episode. Really, bro, really, it's very fun. You know, like. Ever since we stopped season 2, some of the DJs like, hey, I'm watching my own episode. So fun. This was 2 years ago. And I'm like, oh, really? Then I also will go and watch. You know, everything changes. A lot of DJs like, bro, what I was thinking back then and now who I am is a completely different person. Can I come on the set again and play my new sound? You know, so it's very inspiring, lah, bro. Like what we were saying at High House the other day, just that little bit of giving back to the community. I'm not saying we build the community, but we are all helping in our own little ways, lah, bro.
Correct.
You know? And big shout out to you guys, man, for doing this. I hope the 100,
you guys are doing a
100 episode, please let's do a party here, man. Let's set up some decks, bring some speakers, bro.
Hopefully the owners are,
or we can do tie up with a few.
Tie up with a crew below, bro.
Hawker Center vibe.
Man.
Put a deck in the hawker center or what.
Alright, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.